I need a link to the podcast. Nice. The hell, you beat Eric here. It's great. Normally he's here like by the time I get in, he's already in here. It's like what the hell?
That freaking loser. I mean, is he here?
Eric's a loser because he didn't show up yet.
Oh,
Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy,
how
boy.
do I make this work?
Oh my god. Yeah, I ended up having to do shit for work. I was waiting for an email and they like send it to me and they're like, "Oh yeah, go your test." I'm like, "What?" Sure. That's alright. Got it done.
That's all that matters to the man.
Dude, I've been looking at like chairs to like replace this thing. I don't know, I got this like 2 years ago off of like Amazon, and it's one of those ones that's got like you can recline it like almost 180 degrees, but the damn thing like if I lean back, it like does it on its own. I don't even have to use the handle anymore. It like drops a notch or something, and then like I'll be just sitting here like stretching, and all of a sudden it's like clunk, and I fall back like a notch. I don't know if it's like worn out or loose. The arms are all like splitting. I'm like, ugh, sucks. How much I spent on this thing? You think it would last longer than 2 years?
That sucks.
Yes, it does. Sucks very much. Oh shit! There he is.
Oh, there we go.
What is that? What does that say? Lone Ranger? Oh, above average.
Wow.
Slightly above average.
You need to get your prescriptions
I
checked.
I do.
Yeah,
Get
it says
my
I'm slightly above average.
above average. Nice, nice,
Just
nice.
slightly.
I have a similar shirt, but it doesn't have slightly.
It just says above average.
Yeah, I thought it
I'm
was
only
fucking
I'm only
amazing.
slightly above.
I've got one that just says average, so I can't
There
There you
argue.
go.
So yeah, it made me
Nice.
laugh.
Nice. Your wife got that for you, right?
No, I bought this for myself. So
Well, then you should have gotten like they broke the mold type shirt, like
I had to be honest, Couldn't say they broke the mold, especially when you're hatched.
hatched. Okay, now you're living in the Matrix, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm a copper top.
You're just a copper top. You're not
Mm-hmm.
bald. They can't call you that only when you're bald, right?
I don't know, can they?
I have no idea. Do you identify as a double A or triple A?
9 volt.
Oh, okay.
When you touch both sides to your tongue, you.
Oh, no, that's okay. Dude, we got emails from like somebody. I don't know who this person is, but they sent us
Is it a
emails.
cease and desist order?
No, it's somebody named Jenny, either Jenny from the block. I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Send us some questions, some viewer questions. So I was like, oh shit.
Jenny, huh? All
Well, it
right.
says Jenny something in the email. I'm not gonna give out the email address, but
Her
I was like,
name
oh dude,
identifies as Jenny.
yeah. Maybe it's a guy who wants to know. I have no idea.
You have to send us a screenshot of the email so we can try to identify.
Jenny from the block.
Yeah, Jenny from the block.
Pulling.
So
Yeah, she had a bunch of viewer questions. I think she got them from either Twitter or something because there's been like people on Twitter that like our my posts, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are
I
because
don't know who you are. Yeah. Heck yeah. I have to go onto Twitter and see what.
I don't think Pop Tarts ever replied to the post about the getting the whole frosting to the edge rant, but
Well, yeah, right. I'm curious why cereal doesn't have Ziploc bags on the top too. You know.
you would think that would be like the thing to do, like
Mhm. It
yeah,
goes stale quicker, and it means we got to spend more money. I guess it's big cereal.
big cereal. I don't know, dude. Around here, like a box of cereal, we're lucky if it lasts a whole week.
Just my kids usually eat it. I don't. I don't
Ah, I'll
typically.
eat. I'll eat cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I had the chance.
Well, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I do like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's good.
And grape nuts. I like grape nuts. I know I'm
Is
a
it
little weird.
grape nut? They don't taste like grapes or nuts.
I know. I just like them.
Gross. Gross. What are you drinking? Gravy? What the hell is that? Oh,
First time.
it looked really thick. I was like, what are you drinking?
Just Coca-Cola.
Ah, not sponsored. I got
Not sponsored. No alcohol
the
this
Dr.
time.
Pepper Zero Sugar.
Ooh, there we go.
What also floats? Great gravy.
Great gravy. Very small rocks.
It wouldn't be the first time that I drank gravy.
Am I doing?
So, I mean,
What? Why would you? I don't. No.
you get that little KFC gravy bowl, or the little
Why would you
gravy with
drink
the.
that? That's not.
'Cause it's
No.
good. Oh, it's so good. Oh,
I don't like. God, but if you're trying to like lose weight and be healthy, drinking gravy is not the way to do it.
yeah, but there's times you just gotta go let yourself go and just go hog wild for a meal. You know.
Hog wild. You said hog wild.
Heck yeah. Hogs and kisses.
Oh, what the hell? That's right. January,
So
February 14th is coming.
yeah.
Oh,
What's
crap.
that?
That's like that's a week and a half. Jesus, I didn't realize that.
I gotta get Patty Melt something for Valentine's Day.
Get her one of those coupon books. They're like free hugs or whatever it is. Coupon for
Yeah.
one free win of an argument.
I'll take the kids for a drive for like an hour so you can, do whatever.
Now the question is, would you come back?
Oh, of course. Of course. So
Take the kids and go.
yeah, right. No, of course I would come back.
Nice.
I have a wonderful home life, so of course I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that now because people are listening.
No, not at all. Not at all. I tell my wife that all the time.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So,
Can't argue with that.
I make sure to tell my wife she looks beautiful when she does.
When
Even
she
in
does.
the morning.
When
you
she does.
just got to tell her all the time. That's
When
I do
she
tell her all the time.
does.
I do tell her all the time. I think she looks beautiful all the time. So when she does is morning to night.
sweet. Okay, good recovery there.
Oh, so pretty.
So,
Put me in the same.
so what questions does Jenny have for us that we need to answer?
Okay, so I went through
Where
them.
is-
She sent like four or five. Well, one's got like a two-parter. So
Okay.
we could start with that one. So this Jenny person wants to know if, and I had to look this up because I didn't know what this meant. Do you powder the boys?
Yeah. Yes.
And I guess you put like baby powder, Gold Bond on the boys down there.
Not since the accident.
Well,
Yes,
and
they do.
apparently that's like a thing. I get it.
Mhm.
So, but like a lot of people on the internet complain that you shouldn't use the blue Gold Bond because it's got like some kind of cooling thing in there that like
Ooh,
burns or
no.
stings.
No,
and,
no, 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 no. No,
Yeah.
I've used a little baby powder sometimes.
I've heard of the yellow Gold Bond. After I looked it up, I was like, okay, powder in the boys. That makes sense.
I have this thing from Manscaped. It's about yay big. It's called Crop Protector.
Okay, so that's the other question, the other second parter. Do you manscape?
That is a question that I will not answer.
I'm gonna choose to avoid that question.
Well, it's yeah.
But I mean, I
well,
guess you could say you manscape because you powder the boys. That's a form of manscaping, isn't it?
There we go. I think so. Keeping them, fresh and so clean. Yes.
Right. Like I'll
They-
trim the hedges and powder the boys, but I'm not going like full blown snow shovel down there and cleaning it off.
Don't they have to like
If you're not
subscribe to
going
our
full Lex
OnlyFans?
Luthor.
What's that there?
Hashtag,
They have to
hashtag
subscribe to our
hashtag.
OnlyFans.
Yes.
For this
I'm not
answer.
showing my twins. No.
Rate the boys on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with going full Lex Luthor down there, but
Why is it
Uh,
boys? Maybe one of us is a full Lance Armstrong.
There you go. Yeah. What if you only got
Yeah.
like one? What if you don't have a
Maybe
set of twins?
maybe I'm a unicycle.
Good lord.
Why? Why you
Okay.
gotta?
I don't even want to picture that. No.
Years
there a
ago, I
is there a
had stuff
discount?
called Fresh Balls.
Oh,
Fresh balls. Oh,
Yeah, and I
Jesus.
had a shirt that said "Fresh Balls" with an arrow pointing down.
Wasn't that uh
isn't
Big
that
Johnson?
the
Big
Cheeto
Johnson,
Puffs?
was it? No, Big Johnson. Isn't that like his thing? Weren't those like T-shirts popular when we were in high school? The Big
Oh yeah,
Johnson,
just like the No Fear shirts, yeah, or
yeah,
stickers on the back of your
tap out,
car.
no
Oh, I
shirts.
remember those shirts. Yeah,
I
those should
remember
make a
Eric.
comeback.
Eric used to have a tap out shirt.
I I have never owned a tap out shirt in my life.
No, okay, thank
No.
God. I was gonna say,
Same with Ed Hardy. I've never owned an Ed Hardy shirt either.
but have you owned an Abercrombie?
Probably.
What
Oh
about a
man,
Von Dutch?
I always thought
No.
that was a woman's clothing store. Honestly,
I was only in there like once back in like 2003.
I could never afford to
Uh,
go into a Von
actually,
Dutch.
yeah, right. I went to the Von Dutch in forget what mall it is, out by you, Dan, out in off of Farnsworth. Off of Farnsworth?
Oh, the outlet mall.
64.
the
No, it wasn't the outlet mall. This was a regular mall at the time.
Fox Valley Mall.
Is that Fox Valley?
That's not
No,
64.
no.
That's off of
There aren't any
59.
malls anymore.
Yeah, the one by
There
him
are no
shut down,
malls.
didn't it?
Yeah.
You're thinking? Are you thinking about the one in Lombard?
No.
No,
This
that like
one,
huge mall.
this one was like Aurora, not Aurora, but
Is it near the Waffle House?
Oh,
you have a Waffle House out there?
No. Is it near the In-N-Out Burger?
Wendy.
Why you got to do this to me, man? Come on, that's rude.
It's next to the Sonic.
Remember when malls were a thing?
Oh my God, we used to hang out at
Could
the
have.
mall.
Yeah, what
Well,
happened?
yeah, we used to go to Woodfield all the time.
Woodfield and Randhurst, man, those are like the two.
Crabtree and Evelyn. I tell
Town-
Megan or
Town and
Patty
Country
Melt all
was
the
good.
time. Yeah,
What is
about
Patty
that all the
Melt?
time.
Patty
That's
Meltzer.
my wife's
That's a good name.
alter ego.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna
when
join
she
the
shows up.
podcast. We're gonna get her on
Not-
one of these days.
Not Waffle House Wendy.
I'm trying to get her on and she doesn't want to do it. So I call her out all the time.
Oh,
How do
jeez.
you put? Sorry.
Slot A into tab B.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you. Though. I would choose not to respond to the Manscaped question.
I may or may not. We'll
Quest.
just leave it at that.
Yeah.
You have to
that's-
subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Yes, yes. I'll put links in the video description below.
Relatables at OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
Relatables after dark.
Oh,
Yeah, after
good
that.
Lord.
oh,
Up all night with the relatable boys.
There you go.
oh God. Oh no.
So
No.
what are the other questions? Moving on.
Yes. Moving on to.
They ask, what is the hardest challenge you've had to overcome in your life so far?
Oh, now we're getting real.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
now, yeah.
Go from
We
like
go from-
Manscaping to this, like
Yeah,
real
and
shit.
Moist trimmed and the
to-
hardest.
To MTV Real World.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man.
I plead the
Uh,
fifth. I don't want to get into it.
I
See-
would have to say, for me, it was 2 years ago when Caitlin got diagnosed with the damn colon cancer. That was probably
Ooh.
that was like a kick in my Manscaped balls.
Yeah. Short scrotum.
Yeah, that was probably the worst thing. Thankfully, everything turned out okay.
The hardest. Ooh.
And I mean, like, I'm going to take some liberty with this because they didn't specify, but I would guess like it doesn't have to be like life type event, like maybe your job or whatever. You
Oh,
moved,
like that.
maybe moving was the hardest thing you had to do. I don't know.
Like beating that one level in Quake.
Yes, yeah. E1M3, whatever the hell it is.
There's been a handful of things, but I'll say being a parent
Yeah, I could see that.
and
see that.
disciplining my children and when you get after them,
Yes.
and they seem sad, and seeing your child sad just breaks your heart. But at the same token, you have to teach them right and wrong.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to say that that's so far. That's probably
Have you run into the point when they're like yelling at you or arguing with you and they tell you they hate you?
no. I haven't
No, no,
gotten
you
to
haven't
that
done
yet.
that yet. That hurts.
Oh, that'll probably crush me. That
Yeah,
That
you're
hurts.
not a parent until that's happened.
Yeah.
You're way
um,
behind. You're way behind us.
Sloan when Sloan was born, it was like she was an immediate daddy's girl. She
Oh,
came out and it was daddy, daddy, daddy.
She couldn't talk.
Scarlet. Oh, yeah.
What the hell
Scarlet
is
came
going
out.
on here?
oh no, she
The,
came
the,
out talking. What are you talking about?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. She came. She broke Megan's water at the cupcake store. So
Oh
either
my
A,
god.
she wanted a cupcake and to meet me, or she just wanted a cupcake. So I'm voting a cupcake. But when Scarlett came, when she was born, 6 months of her life, she was didn't even want to look at me. It was like, nope, don't care what he is.
Wow.
I want her. So
Mama's girl.
yes, yes, I'm trying to change that. So I have two daddy's girls, but you
Yeah.
know, but I'd say being a parent is probably
You're not a parent until you've had to pick up fluoxetine for your kids.
fluoxetine. What the hell's fluoxetine?
I'm gonna Google it.
I've already had to start slinging stuff for Sloan for the oldest, just because now we're getting into we're in
Oh,
first
fluoxetine.
grade.
Okay, okay, I see.
What's fluoxetine?
It's like I guess like a Prozac,
Yeah.
Wellbutrin type thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
What do they call those? Like an MAOI? I don't know if that's what that is. I don't.
Or SSRI or something like
Yeah,
that.
they all lump under something like that.
Some sort of RI.
What the hell did I just do here? I clicked on something, screwed up the video. There we go. Go back. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're okay.
It
All
screws up
right.
the recording, but yeah. So the other.
TRI. Oh, sorry.
What? Are you singing? This is not.
No.
We're not in the.
Relatables karaoke.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. We'll be at what was the name of that place out by Rangers?
Zanies.
No,
Sports
Roosters. Was that what
page.
it's? Sports
We'll
Page?
be at sports
Sports
page.
Sports
page.
Page. We're
Sports
gonna be
page doesn't
doing.
have singing.
We're gonna do what is it? The RCN trivia and then karaoke.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll be there Tuesday nights.
Yep. Tuesday nights RCN trivia.
We're
So what
really
are
not.
the? No.
Yeah.
What I don't even think Sports Page is. Oh no, it is still there. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
still
there.
there.
Yeah.
They closed all the other places around it.
Mm-hmm.
So another question they ask is, what is your morning routine during the week, and if it does differ, what is it on the weekends?
Um,
It's like
and
really?
mine Monday through Friday because I take my youngest to daycare since I work at the school with both of them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I get to see both of them throughout the day, so it's really nice. So that's a huge perk, and it's 600
Sweet.
feet away. So I mean,
Yeah.
the perks are definite. We wake up. I try to wake up at 5 a.m. That doesn't happen often, um, if at all. Let's be real. Get up at 6. Have to get everybody fed, dressed, and my youngest and I out the door by 6:45 so I can be at work. Drop
Wow.
her off and get downstairs so that I can get my walkie-talkie and check my emails, check the building, make sure everything's heating up and or cooling off or whatever.
Sweet.
Weekends, waking up. They like to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes,
Ooh.
majority of the time, and they call for me. And I just
Definitely
want them
daddy's
to
girl.
sleep. Yeah, just sleep, girls. I just want you to sleep. Wake me up at 10
10
and
o'clock.
leave me alone till 10, let me sleep, and then we'll do whatever we got to do.
Daddy's angry unless he gets his coffee.
Yeah, nothing happens until I get my happy juice.
Nice. Nice.
So, how about you guys?
Well, Monday through Friday, it's like, I don't know, 5:20, the alarm goes off. And usually I'm kind of up earlier than that because, like, if Christina's got to get up and go to work, she's usually out the door by like 5:30. Um, and then like I'll sit around downstairs, drink coffee, eat breakfast till like 6, go take a shower, and just kind of chill out till about 7, and then like I don't go to work, so I mean if walk upstairs and sit out of the computer and log in. Really, I mean if I do have to drive to work, like I got to go next week, I'll leave like 6 in the morning, get there by 7, easy. And then yeah, I mean during the weekend it's like I don't have the young kids like you do. I mean the grandson's typically up early with grandma, but yeah, I mean not much else goes on. It's just like I'll sleep till like 9 o'clock on a Saturday or Sunday.
Don't I wish? Don't I wish?
Yeah, well it's funny because like they went to go see McKenna at school last weekend,
Yeah.
and they left early Saturday morning. It was like I don't know 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock. They got on the road. Um, and then like I went up, I kind of saw them off. I had a cup of coffee, and then I went up to bed and passed out. It was like 10:30 when I woke up. I was
Don't
like,
I wish?
whatever.
I like to sleep. I stay up late and I like to sleep in the morning.
Yeah, and
So
that was the thing. Like that Friday after the podcast, I played on video games for a while till like 1 in the morning. So
it's usually when I go to bed, midnight, 1 o'clock.
yeah,
Unless I'm putting the girls down for nighttime, and then I pass out on the floor.
yeah,
I'm just you know,
you're out.
oh, I'm out. Not like a light because it's dark, it's quiet, it's
Yeah,
warm.
yeah. If you're laying
You
with
know.
them or something in the bed to get them to go to bed, you just can't help it.
Oh, they sleep in their beds. I have a couch cushion that I sleep on with a
Oh,
blanket.
nice, nice. They don't ask you to
So
curl up with them, huh?
sometimes,
Yeah,
Scarlett, no. Sloan, yes.
nice.
Scarlett's still in a crib.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably kind of hard.
So yeah,
What are you doing?
she's
What's your
wild.
routine?
So
What do you
yeah,
do in the morning, Dan?
I wake up, I have a quiet moment to myself and think, well, it's all downhill from here. And then I, I look forward to coffee and a Pop Tart with the appropriate amount of,
Frosting.
frosting on it. Yeah. And then I go to work and I solve problems for, what did I say? For delegators.
Nice.
Um,
he's the prime minister, so he's got to solve problems.
yeah,
He's got a prime ministrate.
Mm-hmm.
right. And I
Nice.
run Mondays and Wednesdays evenings. That's my weekdays, pretty much. And then
Nice.
weekends, it starts the same. Like it's all downhill from here. Saturdays, I wake up and go run. Saturdays, I wake up and go running, and then I just see what it brings.
Nice. Now you don't
Yeah.
run. Do you go run in like you don't run in the mornings during the week, do you?
No, because I have to earn money to pay taxes and not move anywhere on any kind of ladder in life.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. I'm the everyday man. I'm relatable.
You are relatable. You are like
I
the
go
relatable guy.
I go up on a ladder every day to change a light bulb or
The
get
metaphorical
a
ladder.
soccer
You're
ball.
going up a literal ladder.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm
yeah.
going up a literal ladder. Yeah.
Dan and I are metaphorically trying to
We're
climb that ladder,
metaphorically
and
challenged.
Eric's just like going up that ladder, and he's like, "Fuck it, I gotta put a new light bulb in. I don't care."
Yeah, actually, I got a lift now.
Oh,
The
so
board
you're like
approved a lift
a lazy guy's ladder. You're just like,
where I just take the drill and go, and
oh my god.
it raises me up. Yeah. Once you get it goes up like 25 feet or something like that, and there's posts that you put in that are, I don't know, maybe like, well, you can't really see, maybe like that big. They're
It's
probably like three
a
feet
scissor
long.
lift. Is that what it is?
Reachcraft is what it's called.
Okay.
REECH, I believe, craft. Because we have small doors because our building, some of the building was built in 1902.
Okay, so it's got to fit through the doorway. That makes sense.
Hell, even some of the building was built before that. So I mean, even like this little box that I'm in, like right here, is like the size of our doorways.
Good lord.
So we had to get something, and once you start getting up because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, sections that you can add. Once you get past that third one, that fourth one starts kind of swaying
Oh
a little
Jesus.
bit. It did it once. I was doing something all the way up, and I'm just like,
Oh
I'm
God.
moving in it, like just kind of like moving, holding on for dear life. I mean, it's secure, it's safe, but it's just you're swaying a little, and it's like, no. This
Oh
is
boy.
it's no bueno, no.
Yeah.
But
Good Lord.
yeah, I go up on a ladder when I go up on the roof, though.
Oh yeah, but then like once you're on the roof, you're fine, right? I mean,
No, yeah, I mean it's one story, so it's just an extension ladder, boop, and I can
Well,
walk
gotcha.
over.
plus the roof is flat, right? It's not pitched.
This one's not pitched. The
Nice.
Abbey
Yeah,
was pitched. The
it's not
Abbey
like
had A-frames.
you're working on like a cathedral in England. You're on the
Right.
you're on a you can skateboard up on your roof.
Yeah.
That one, yes. That one. Well, we have pebbles, so if it was a flat surface, like a gym floor or something, yeah, you could skateboard up there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not the Abbey. The Abbey you couldn't. The Abbey you could barely walk, and that was. Mm-mm.
You got to do the shingles and everything.
No, what they did is they put like a rubber membrane on the roofs at the Abbey and some of them, and oh man, when that got wet, we had to go over one building to get to a couple of air handlers, and then there were some exhaust fans and another air handler, on another roof. So you had to go the length of a building, which was, I don't know, 20 rooms, to go, another like 40 or 50 rooms. So that was a little rough.
Kind of sounds
Wow.
like Hogwarts.
Right.
It was
Right.
fun. The views were beautiful. They were absolutely gorgeous because you're on a lake.
You're a wizard,
But
Eric.
yeah, but yeah, the
You're
views
going
were
up a
gorgeous.
literal ladder, Eric.
That one was kind of a little ladder. It was like
Nice.
from 1960 or something like that.
Wow.
Oh,
But
That's awesome.
yeah,
where?
I got one more question from that listener or viewer, whatever they
okay.
are. And this one I think ought to be fun. What is one superpower that you wish you had, and what would you do with it?
I need to think about this for a little bit.
I think I'm going to take some more liberty with this one and say like it doesn't have to be like, like a Marvel type superpower. Like, if you wanted to be able to be like, a rock star, I guess that could be a superpower, right? Or a painter or something.
What if I wanted unlimited Coles cash?
Oh my God, you were gonna have to
I'd have to
fight
talk to
Patty
Patty
Milk for
Melt.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to fight Patty Melt for all the unlimited Coles cash. And she's like Kung Liu Kang in that one, so you might.
She gonna do the bicycle kick and
Yeah. What? Yeah, I mean, do you want like a Wolverine kind of like healing power?
See, I don't
Like
know.
a Black Bolt, Professor X, Jean Grey.
I would
kinda
totally
think-
take invisibility.
I kind of think I'd want like a Dr. Manhattan type thing, just like godlike power. But I don't.
You want to be quantum?
Quantum?
Quantum relatable?
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
That could be
We're
my
the-
name. Yeah.
We're in the multiverse of madness.
I think I'd use that for like the power of good though, because he kind of like let it go to his head, and he thought like, hey, nobody can question me, and I'm gonna do what I want. I don't know. I'd probably use it to like stop famine and stop like suffering of like homelessness or something. I don't know.
I feel like I'm in Mallrats trying to answer this question.
How would you stop homelessness? Are you going to make them all disappear?
What is your that could be the answer. That could be
like
the
a
answer.
Who's knocking Star Trek.
That could be the answer. I don't know. I mean, I would think like if you're
Like
that
Q?
guy who's like basically that smart and has all this ultimate power, you could figure something out.
Just snap it,
And if
Falcon
and
sandwich.
if if Thanosing half the homeless people away is the answer, then so be it.
We found the answer.
Well, all right. That's yeah.
I'm gonna go there. That's right.
That's
Oh my
right.
God.
Good Lord, that's I've thought of this question a lot. Not recently, but would I want to be like like I said, like a Jean Grey, Professor X, Magneto, be able to control metal,
I mean, but Magneto, like, what? How is that cool? Like, what are you gonna do with it?
whatever you want. Go
Yeah,
into a
but
bank and just kind of
only
be
the
like,
metal.
okay.
Wait, what are you gonna use it for? You're gonna go into a bank?
Come on, do you think that I would use anything for good?
Air-
You know what? I
Well,
probably
this
would
is just
use
going
some
off.
of it for good.
This started kind of poor. I mean, John's gonna eliminate the homeless people, and you're
And I'm
robbing
gonna
a you're robbing a bank.
and I'm gonna be rich.
This is the well, maybe we shouldn't be in charge. You know what? When I become prime minister, I'm gonna put you guys on your own island.
As long as it's not Epstein
What's wrong
Island.
with them? They have severe evil mastermind kind of plots going.
They take
I
over the
didn't say I want to
world.
be like Superman or anything like that. Do I want to be like the Hulk? Like World War Hulk or
Oh,
Like
not Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
okay, brother, grow a real cool stash with a mullet. Oh, heck yeah.
Climbing that ladder, brother.
He's gonna
Do I
have
want to
the
be
superpower is gonna be tearing his shirt off, and when he's done, there's just another one that appears on him. He just keeps tearing them off.
Is that possible? Can I
That would
use
be
that?
so
Oh
awesome.
man.
Just walk around flexing. What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do, brother?
And
Oh
another
man,
shirt
what
just appears.
what what do you
God.
want to be able to like time travel?
Okay, let me expand on that. If you could time travel, let's do this. If you could time travel, you have to choose either go forward or backward. But you could do it as much as you wanted. Which would you choose?
What do you mean? Why is that a choice? I can do it as much as I wanted.
But you could only go forward or you could only go backward as much as you like. You have to choose.
Oh,
You either go
so
forward
if
as
I go
much as you want,
backward, I can only ever go backward.
yeah, or if you could always go forward.
I'd go backward because I would
Yeah, same
smack the
here.
shit out of myself in like high school and stuff like that. I would just absolutely haul off and crack myself and be like, "You need to study more, you dumb ass." Not that I'm not unhappy with like my life or anything like that, but that way I could maybe get into Bitcoin when it was $1 a coin
So
or
there you
stuff like
go.
that.
Isn't Bitcoin currently $1 a coin?
Yeah. Well, no, wait. Now it's like $600 a coin. So
Yeah, but tomorrow it'll be $1 a coin. It's
yeah, and now
too
it's like 1,000 a
volatile.
coin. I mean, it changes all the time.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I would have bought like 1,000 of them when and at $1 and sold them when they were like 60.
And it's
What?
funny because like
Ooh.
I have that conversation with people all the time. Because like when I had mine and they hit like $500 a piece, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sell them and buy a computer because it was like when you buy them or you even if you mined them and they were like fractions of a penny back when all that shit started, you didn't know they were going to be worth anything. And if you're
Mm-hmm.
sitting on a couple hundred of them and they hit like $1 a piece and you're like, oh look, I got a couple $100 in Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
You're not thinking you're going to sit on it for another 10 years, 15 years.
See, but if you were time traveling back and forth to the past, you would know.
Right. But see, I don't if I'm going to go that route, I'm going to be like buy Google, buy
Disney.
Microsoft, buy Apple, like
Yeah.
invest in the small company in the early 2000 called Tesla, and then like
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
it's like then what? Like don't because that stuff's stable. That's here to stay.
Yeah. Well, hey, I would have got out when it was 60 grand a coin, and if I got 1,000 of them,
Yeah.
I'm
Well, that's
retired.
yeah.
I would have been retired long before that because I would have done what you say.
Well, that's the
Tesla.
thing. Yeah, yeah. You get into something big, you know, buy stock and sit on it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say go back in time.
But I guess so that brings up a good question. If you can only go back in time, isn't there like some paradox where like if you see yourself that like can cause problems? Isn't that whole Marty McFly thing that happened?
Marty
Like,
McFly and then Time Cop, the one with Van Damme, where if same matter can't occupy the same space.
right. But
That's like a law of physics. You don't need a movie for that.
yeah, but I mean,
Damn it, we're
other.
referencing movies. Don't bring in real life with this.
So is that how they explain all the multiple Spider-Mans in the last movie? Because they're not the same Spider-Man; they're from different timelines.
Yeah. They're entirely different people. It's not like they're all, all Tobey
Okay.
Maguires or Andrew Garfields or Tom Hollands.
Yeah.
I know what my superpower is gonna be.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What's that?
Ready? Hold on to your hats right here. Right? Are you guys sitting down?
I am.
Yes.
I will. My superpower is anytime I pick up a USB cable, I always am able to plug it in the right way.
Oh shit! Yes.
I'll be
That's
invincible.
you would wield supreme ultimate power. That would be. We would bow
All
to you.
hail. All hail. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Oh my god. That would be yes. Yes. Yeah, whose idea is that? Because it's like I think they purposely make them different on every freaking
Governments
machine.
around the world will be like, well, flash a light in the sky,
It'll
and
be
then
like a
I'll have to.
USB-C port.
I'll have to get like I don't have any real superpowers, so I have to get like an Uber and a plane ticket and I gotta fly over to England and
Takes you
plug
like
in a
like
USB
6 days.
cord.
Yeah.
But you can plug everyone's stuff in one shot. Just
One try, right?
The top scientists, top
You could
men
be-
have struggled with this
And
cable
I'll
for
make
years.
and I'll make tons of money because it'll be OnlyFans. I'll just charge
That's
like
right.
$2, but I'll have the whole world
But what
subscribing to
what
watch me
you
plug in USB
and
cables.
you've got to
the
do it like
Vespago method.
you got to do it like seductively. Like so when you plug it in, you give like a like a moan.
Oh, that went in easy.
That's what she said.
Oh, new hardware found.
Oh my god. I'm gonna punk out on my superpower and say be like Wolverine. I'm just gonna punk out.
Okay.
You're gonna die in Logan?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I'm gonna die in
Spoiler alert.
2029. Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah.
Wait. So would
You're
that be
gonna
like the adamantium skeleton or like
adamantium.
the regenerating or like both?
Yes.
Yeah,
Was
okay.
it adamantium? Is that what it was
I thought
called?
was that
Yes,
what it was?
adamantium. Yeah, because
Adamantium.
vibranium was MCU.
The shield. The shield, right?
Yes, the Shield
Yep.
and Black Panther.
Yes.
So in addition to my USB skills, I also want a skeleton made of helium, so I can float.
You might be able to buy that, being kind of a professional USB
That's
plugger
right.
thingy.
That's right.
Would you go up and take down that stupid Chinese spy balloon?
Fucking A, man.
Surprised nobody shot at that thing yet.
I'll be up there and I will have my my too tight muscle shirt with the American flag on it, screaming USA, and I'll charge
So
it.
where is it? They said northeast United States? Like what?
It was in Illinois, or Missouri a couple hours ago.
Oh wow.
Oh. Is there like a tracker, like Santa tracker? Is there the Chinese
Yeah.
Santa tracker.
Yeah.
The
I was
NORAD
watching
Santa tracker app for the
I was
balloon.
watching I was looking at a NORAD thing. Yeah.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ. It's got its own
I don't-
YouTube channel, Twitch stream.
They're just trying to reach us about our car's extended warranty. Come
That's
on,
right.
man.
That's got to be it.
You
That's
know.
the Nigerian prince. He's nobody answers his fucking emails, so he's resorted to this.
He's resorted to hey, it's free advertising.
Maybe
like,
it's
God
that.
damn it.
Are we sure it's a Chinese spy balloon? It's not that dad and son who tried to fly off
Oh,
in a UFO balloon?
yeah, that's right. That was like 10 years ago or something.
Well, they claimed it, so I guess.
Oh, China claimed it?
China claimed the balloon already. Yeah, they said
Are
it
they
wasn't supposed
taking
to
it
come over
down
here.
and holding it for ransom? Like, why is it still flying?
Yeah, why don't we just knock it down?
What the
Get
hell's
some of
going
Hell
on?
if I know.
And I mean,
the Al Qaeda down from southern Missouri. Let's shoot that shit
what?
down. The Al Qaeda, the
I
the
don't know. Can you use your words? Like, what are you saying?
the
Yellow Kata? What
no,
is
no.
that? Is that some kind of one of those killer Japanese bees? What are you talking
That's
about?
right. That's right. The murder hornet.
They like come out
Yeah.
every like 20 years,
No,
like the
no,
cicada.
the guys that are shooting up the freaking power station. They could shoot at the power station. I'm sure they could shoot at the damn balloon.
I was kind of thinking that too. Like the locals,
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna tell me, no offense,
the locals.
you're gonna tell me some, and this is no
The
disrespect to,
moonshiners. I've seen those guys on
They got
TV.
their
yeah,
own
yeah.
version of the General Lee.
It's a
Hey,
freaking
whoa, whoa,
truck.
whoa. Let's back off to General Lee for a minute. Come on. That's I mean, that's an iconic vehicle. But you're gonna
No,
tell me
yeah,
some
but
dude doesn't have like 100 acres where this thing has gone over, and he doesn't
Right.
have some, like a 338 Lapua or a something along those lines that can stretch it out a couple miles. I don't know how high up it is.
I guess the
It may
problem
be
would
up
be
too high.
like if you're shooting it up, it's got to come down somewhere else, right? Like the bullet.
Yeah,
So you can't
but I don't
exactly
know
do
how high
that.
up it is. You know.
well,
But
that's got to be on the internet. Don't you guys have keyboards? Look it up.
isn't there like a space
I got
laser?
this here.
Wasn't there like a Jewish space laser that they could have used? Wasn't that a thing?
Why is
Where
it
was
got to
the
be a
real
Jewish
genius guys with
thing?
their laser?
They're yeah, it's not a popcorn thing. They can't
How
like
do we know that? Maybe it is full of
so you're saying
popcorn.
it's full of Jiffy Pop. It's a fucking
Yes.
Jiffy Pop balloon.
They just
Somebody
wanted
get a
to.
lighter.
They just wanted
That's
to watch a
it.
movie with
That's
us.
right. They're like, come on,
Somebody
guys.
take somebody take an F-15 Tomcat and just light up the afterburners and boop, boop, boop. The whole country's gonna have popcorn.
What if it's filled with like some kind of like nerve agent or something that when it blows up it would like fall over, a
COVID-20.
populated area. Yeah, right. Yeah, COVID-23.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a pinata full of candy.
Maybe it's a pinata full of refugees from China. They're just like, hey, let us out of here.
I don't know
Maybe.
that they're unless they got some air tanks in there.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, so how high up is it?
What the
It's over
hell's going on out
Montana.
there?
So now it's over.
Are you looking on Santa Tracker?
No, this is CBS News.
Balloon tracker.
Yeah.
It
Post
has
memes to defeat
surveillance
the Chinese.
part as big as a multiple school bus.
Yeah, I've read that. So, but where? How high is it?
So China acknowledged that it was spotted, a high altitude balloon spotted over Montana. It does belong to Beijing. And it says it's a civilian device used for scientific research.
What? What does that mean? A civilian device used for? That doesn't make any sense.
So Patty Melt had a conspiracy about this. The Chinese satellite is slowly going over our land, mapping us out. And yesterday we had a dude outside surveying around here.
Like by you
Is
guys?
there a connection? Yeah, I don't know what the hell this dude was doing.
Was he
I
Chinese?
called the village. I don't know what it was. But is there a correlation? Chinese are going to buy up the land around here?
I hate how you cannot get to an answer. Like all these articles are just fluff.
Here you go.
Takes forever.
The balloon's future path is highly dependent on altitude, which is unknown. At an altitude of 15 kilometers, 49,000 feet, the balloon races east out to sea. At
All right.
65,000 feet, it heads towards the southeast coast. And at over 82,000 feet, it hooks back west. So that's like depending on where it is, but how does they don't know how high it is?
So that's probably why nobody shot at it. So let's we'll take that out because that's too far.
The U.S. views the Chinese explanation of the balloon's purpose as a fair amount of skepticism and is still trying to figure out what China's intent was.
Get it down.
Oh my God, the guy, Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Hey, Blinken.
Hey,
Abe
Blinken.
Hey,
Lincoln.
Blinken.
Did you say Abe Lincoln?
Yeah, right?
No, I said
Like,
I
Abe
actually,
Lincoln.
could you see a bunch of guys sitting around at the White House and one of them's like, hey, Blinken? And he's like, did you say hey, Blinken?
hey, Blinken.
Oh my God!
Actually,
Every single time.
that's ironic. I was reading something the other day, and it's a Carrie Elways question.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm gonna go off topic real quick here. When you think of Carrie Elways or Els, however you pronounce his
I
name,
don't think that's how
Yeah.
you say his name. He's not gonna come on our
Els.
show now.
Elwes. Yeah,
Well, if
he's
I'm
definitely not going to come out.
probably I'm slaughtering your name, and I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. You can have your people call my people and tell me how to say it.
You
It's
don't have
fine.
any people.
What movie comes to mind when you think of him? Do you
Oh,
think
he's got a lot of good movies.
Do you think of Dread Pirate Robinson? That's
Right?
not the movie, but that's
No, that's
character, or Wesley, as you
Dread.
wish. Do you think of Robin of Locksley, as in Men in Tights? Do you think Lawrence Gordon, as in when he was in Saw, or Nick Elliott in The Crush with
I never
Alicia
saw Saw.
Silverstone?
You never saw
Russ Wheel.
Saw?
I don't
You
think
never saw
so, no.
Saw?
So I
I
usually,
don't know,
I
man.
really
Wait.
honestly
What are the
know
rest of the
him.
answers?
Yeah.
Or Russ? Do you think of him as Russ Wheeler in Days of Thunder?
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, geez,
He's
I honestly only know him from Princess Bride and Robin Hood Men in Tights.
He
No.
said most people, when they meet him, think of him as Robin of Locksley
Okay.
and Lawrence Gordon in Saw. I'm like, Princess Bride. Come on, man. I'm
No,
like,
I'm with the Men in Tights people. That's when I see him. That's what I would think of.
Men in Tights is definitely one of them. But I think Wesley, when he was in Princess Bride,
So in looking at his IMDb,
inconceivable.
inconceivable. In looking at his IMDb page, he was apparently in 5 episodes of Stranger Things. I didn't know that.
Yes, he was a
Yeah, he was.
doctor, if I recall.
He was the
No,
mayor
Right?
or something. He was the mayor.
yeah, he was.
I honestly don't
I
remember that.
remember. He was.
No,
But I remember.
that was what's his name? The dude, Private Joker was Matthew Modine
Yes.
was the doctor in Stranger Things.
Yep. Yep. It says he was the mayor, but I honestly don't remember that.
You
And
had
his
Born to
Yahoo
Kill
picture,
on your helmet,
when you
and
look
you
him
carry
up
a
on
peacekeeper.
Yahoo, his picture where he's got the little beanie on his head, he looks like he's like a crazed killer.
The one for with Matthew Modine.
No, Carrie Ells. If you go to Yahoo,
Gotta
type his
be.
name in, he's got like a purple and pink, like blue beanie.
Who uses Yahoo? Is that still a
Yeah,
Jeez, do you still pay for AOL? What the hell?
I got no. I have a whole bunch of free hours.
I got free
I still
hours.
got those dips, man. Come on.
He looks like you're talking about the one where he's got like the hat on, the knit hat.
Yeah,
He kind of looks like Tosh from Tosh.0.
he looks like he's gonna go psycho for a split
He
second.
he does. He does. He look like he'd like eat my heart with a side of fava beans.
Mm-hmm. The fava beans. Yeah.
Yeah, they're men in time.
Forgot about that question. I'm looking at my questions, my fan questions.
Oh
I didn't
God.
put who they're from. I just kind of put them.
I don't. The only reason I brought it up is because they didn't like sign the email. It just says Jen something or other at Gmail.
Well, Jen something or other at Gmail. Thank
Yeah,
you for your questions.
Jenny
Thank
from
you
the
for
block.
listening. Yeah, hey, she's OG. So, oh no, that's a relatables after dark. We're gonna take that one.
We'll do that after midnight.
Yes. I'll send that one to you guys, and we'll worry about that one.
I watched this video. I guess it's a couple years old, and I mean, this is totally changing topics here, but whatever. It's our podcast. We can do what we want.
Yeah.
There was a monkey riding a motorcycle, and he hopped off, or it, I don't know, he or she, I don't know what it identifies as. It hopped off the motorcycle and it grabbed a baby and started going down the street with it. Like, it's like grabbed the baby by the foot and was like dragging it down the street.
The Planet of the Apes is occurring.
It was riding the
Didn't
motorcycle,
we?
like
Didn't
riding a motorcycle, like a human.
didn't we have? Didn't we talk about this where like the monkeys are starting to
Yes,
pick up
yes.
human like?
Yeah,
Mhm.
they
Starting to
were
figure that
they've
shit out.
well, so there was an argument because someone's like, oh, it's just a stupid animal. Well, like to me, that shows some form of like consciousness,
Like
like
intelligence.
yeah, like it obviously it's like I mean you could say like yeah, okay, birds, worms, bugs have consciousness, yes. But like this is like a higher form of consciousness where it's like clearly it's riding a motorcycle, so it has like motor function and ability to do that. And for some stupid reason it grabbed a child, like a baby, and wanted to steal it. Like something was going through its head to cause it to do that. Like I don't know. I mean, they're friggin' evolving, man. Like we're gonna have to arm ourselves, and
Finally,
the enemies are gonna be the monkeys. These
this
damn
is
dirty
why I'm
apes.
running.
Damn dirty
This is why
apes.
I'm getting in shape.
Yeah, you don't have to outrun the monkeys. You just get to outrun everybody else.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So I had a question.
All right,
If
yeah, go ahead.
someone
Let's see your listener
if
question.
someone
This is a
if
member
someone breaks
question or a
no,
listener
this is
question?
this is a listener question.
All
I
right.
don't remember who it was from, so I apologize. I got to start putting who they're from. If someone breaks into your house while you're going poop, do you wipe first
Totally.
and then go handle it, or do you go dirty and handle it?
No, you wipe and then you wash your hands and then you walk out of the house.
I honestly, I think for like the shock factor,
I'm
I'd
going dirty.
I'd smear it on my hands and just go right at the fucking person. Like, what are you doing in my house? Like shit on my hands, because they'd be like,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah. It's like you ever get into a fight, just start stripping naked. Who wants to fight a naked
Yeah,
man?
right, rolling around on the ground.
That's
I'd
funny.
just go full on dirty, like just digging in there and be like, come at me, bro.
Yeah. It's
I
it's
as disgusting as it would sound, I'd put it on my fingers and like put it under my eyes. Like
ew.
I'd be like that scene in Predator when he covers himself in the mud. Come on.
Yeah, I was watching something. It was funny. Stallone, Stallone and Schwarzenegger were big action stars.
Yeah.
Stallone came out with Rambo, and Schwarzenegger came out with Commando.
Okay, that makes sense.
Except I don't think that, and there were a whole bunch of those like that, but I don't remember.
There wasn't like an alien movie with Stallone, was there?
I don't know about alien movie, but no robot movies like Terminator.
Stallone, what the hell was well, he wasn't in one of those like super soldier ones, was he?
He was Judge Dredd,
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
kind of like a RoboCop.
like a kindergarten cop.
Yeah, exactly. I started watching Tulsa King the other day.
Oh, how is
I like it so far.
nice.
I can buy that he was an old mobster.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be good for that role.
Michael Francese was talking, doing a kind of review on that, and so I was like, oh, I gotta check it out, see what it is. He said it was pretty good for entertainment value. It's not like historical or anything like that, but
Yeah.
it was good entertainment. So, let's see. Somebody asked me, if you were a woman, what kind of guy would I like? Kind of bearded, kind of dad bod, kind of a weird sense of humor. Has a few
Guy, what I like.
tattoos. Used to ride motorcycles.
If I was a woman, what
Not
kind
that I
of
know anybody
guy?
like that.
I don't know. I'd have to say probably like I don't know. I don't know that I'd want someone like me because I think I'm a bit insufferable to Christina sometimes. So like, I don't know if I could deal with somebody exactly like me. I would have to say somebody who's obviously got a sense of humor and like, a Joker type person, but you know, not like crazy Joker, like, you know,
You know how I
ha
got these
ha ha,
scars?
I'm gonna cut your face off and eat it, Joker.
Yeah. Dan,
What is the question? I don't understand. You guys are.
if if you were a woman, what kind of guy would you want?
Oh, I don't want one.
Lance Armstrong.
That's-
Asking for a friend.
I don't know.
Do you know there's more nipples in the world than people?
Oh,
Wah wah
that's not
wah.
right.
A grilled cheese, a grilled cheese is an American quesadilla.
It's a true story.
Yeah, yeah.
American aquariums are water zoos.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see that. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless you're in that one that was it the UK that exploded and flooded that whole hotel.
Ooh, the one in Berlin. Oh yeah.
Berlin, that's what it was. Yeah.
So we were listening. We were driving. We got my oldest got a good report card the other day. So this song came on. There's two song questions.
Okay.
What does Sex and Candy smell like?
Nice. I like Sex and Candy. Uh,
Floaty.
I
I'm gonna
am.
say disappointment.
I imagine
At least on
it's
Patty
like
Melt's list.
it's like the smell of when you put a Jolly Rancher in the vodka bottle.
Oh yeah, wine candy.
Yeah, like
An
that.
eczema or something.
Oh, Zima, what the hell?
I had one of those
What do they still
last
make
year.
that? Oh
Yeah.
God,
They still make eczema?
It was gross.
I've had what is it? The Mike's Hard Lemonade now has that strawberry one. That's pretty good.
A twisted tea. Nothing hits harder than a twisted tea.
I don't, I'm not a drinker. I don't like. I had a couple beers a
Sure.
couple weeks ago. That was about it.
Do you remember those the dude that got beat by a twisted tea can?
Oh my God, yes, it was like a quickie mart or whatever, right? The guy smacked
Yeah,
him with it.
that white dude dropped an N bomb and the dude
Yup,
just went whack.
he just one shotted him,
Oof,
laid him on his ass.
that was awesome.
It would
That
have been
that
better if it had
that
been like one of that old school Arizona tea.
oh, that kid deserved it, but whatever.
Yeah.
So okay.
Okay. Here is
Do
the
you
earth.
remember those now CDs, like now
Yeah,
90s and all
that's
that
what I
stuff?
call music. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're on like now 29 or whatever it is. They still make
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Yeah, we were Patty and I argued about this the other day. Do you consider Candlebox grunge? Because that was on the Now Grunge CD.
Candlebox. What song? What is
Candlebox.
their? Start singing.
No, I don't. I can't sing it.
Um,
I consider that like a top 40.
Far Behind was one of them. I don't think that was grunge. That was probably more alternative.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, more of an alternative kind of.
So okay, we're gonna date ourselves here.
Nirvana is grunge.
Yes, yeah.
Pearl Jam is grunge.
So Candlebox came out early 90s, 1992. They got popular 93 to 2000. Uh, so like that was around the same time of like 1999, 2000 era. Yeah. See,
You can
I
go the
don't
other
think
way.
that wasn't grunge. I don't think that would have been grunge. That would have been
I
like
don't. Yeah,
alternative. But okay.
alternative or like light rock.
So this is what gets me. A couple of weeks ago, I drove to work and I put on what the hell is it, the River or whatever it is, like 97.1 classic
Okay.
rock. They played Nirvana. They played Candlebox. They play like that shit's classic rock now.
Yeah, that was how many
Yeah,
years ago?
we're old guys.
Well,
Look at
dude, yeah,
us.
okay.
33 years ago?
Yeah, well, so if this was 90s to 2000, 23 years ago at least. I don't know. I
Well,
mean,
90s.
to me, Led Zeppelin, that's classic rock. You know, Ozzy Osbourne, he could be considered classic
Hmm.
rock. Black Sabbath, classic rock. You know,
Deep
Alice Cooper,
Purple.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, Alice
I
Cooper.
don't think of like,
Would,
you know,
would you
fucking
consider
Ugly Kid
Metallica
Joe.
classic rock?
Ugly Kid Joe's not classic rock.
No, no.
I
Would you
see.
would you consider Metallica? Because they came out in like
Well,
82,
that's the thing. Yeah,
83.
like early Metallica, maybe. But I mean, shit, they're still making music, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
They keep
like,
replacing bassists.
yeah, I don't, you know, look at Journey. They got like their fourth singer now, for Christ's sake. They're
Mm-hmm.
classic rock, and they're still making, well, I don't know that they're making new music, but they're still singing their songs. So,
Classic rock, anything you would hear in Dazed and Confused, basically.
when did that movie come out?
Wasn't that like 94, 95?
See, to me, classic rock is like anything before like the
But the movie
90s.
Dazed and Confused, because yeah, that was like
93,
70s
90,
music.
yeah, 93, yeah,
It was
yeah.
93. Oh my lord.
Good God.
Were we that old? Or that young?
I remember seeing Encino Man. When the hell did that come
Brendan Fraser.
out? Jesus Christ, that was 92. What was the one when he was in the dome with Pauly Shore?
Biodome.
Biodome, yeah.
Yeah. I think I had that on DVD. I
Okay,
think I
so
still have it.
that came out in 96, yeah.
Ooh.
I think Encino Man was his first movie. Good
Now he's
Lord.
the
Really?
whale.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Have you seen that? Like he put on a lot of weight for that. Well, so
No, I
I
don't know
saw
if
an
that's
interview.
true.
No, I saw an interview. He did put on some weight, but most of that was prosthetics.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they actually did it. He was like Jimmy Kimmel or somebody he was on.
Hmm.
And like Jimmy Kimmel made a comment like, "Oh, you look good." And he's like, "Yeah, he put on like it was like 10, 15 pounds."
Hmm.
But then like most of the body weight was prosthetics because
Hmm.
they could hide it
Okay.
with the clothes and stuff. But like I think his face, he said they put on a lot of weight to make it look, you know, better. Makeup and all that shit too, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't
Did
know.
you know? Did you know that there is a Zillow Gone Wild?
Like the house Zillow
The
stuff,
housing website. There's a Zillow Gone Wild newsletter.
Yeah.
like crazy houses that are for sale.
Some house in Derby, Kansas. It's very unique, but it needed some TLC. It's not a traditional home, but he did raise a family there. Zillow Gone Wild. Is that like a Zillow OnlyFans page?
I'm gonna Google it. Instagram photos. They got a Facebook home. 42 Zillow Gone Wild real estate listings from weird to weirder. A house with a full room with a ball pit. How's that wild? I'd love to be in that house, man.
Heck yeah.
Like the floor is just ball pit. That'd be awesome. There's I mean, come on, man. If I had the money to make that happen, I totally would.
The floor is lava.
Yeah, you'd fuck it, dude. Now that's something like Elon Musk would do. Like he's got the money. He'd put together a house where the floor is actual fucking lava.
Yeah.
I saw an
Yes.
interview. I saw an interview with him. He bought Gene Wilder's house.
Really?
Yeah. So he apparently it was like across the street from him, and somebody bought it. Like they wanted to buy it, bulldoze it, and build like some crazy mansion. And they said the construction was going to take like 4 years, and he was like, "Fuck it, I don't want to deal with the construction. Plus, it's Gene Wilder's house. Like, why would you bulldoze that?" So he basically overbid the person, bought the house, and he sold it with the stipulation that whoever buys it, it has to stay exactly the way it is. Like he said, there's like Gene Wilder did a lot of the shit himself apparently, and like cabinets are all mismatched and like missized. there's doors that just go to like nowhere and like tunnels that just stop dead in the middle of nowhere.
Did he believe in like ghosts and stuff like that?
It's Gene Wilder, man. I mean, come on. He was what, Willy Wonka, right?
Yeah, he's Willy Wonka.
Well, I was going to say, what's your
Eric?
favorite Gene Wilder movie?
I did Willy Wonka. That's like the only one I really can think of that. I mean,
Well, there's a lot. He has got
yeah,
quite a
Young
few.
wasn't Blazing Saddles.
Frankenstein.
Wasn't Blazing Saddles.
Yup.
I'd say Haunted Honeymoon. It's probably him and Gilda Radner.
I would say probably top 3: Blazing Saddles, Frankenstein, and Willy Wonka, of course. Not in that order. Not in any particular order.
Willy Wonka, Blazing Saddles, and Haunted Honeymoon.
Now,
not in that order either. I'd have to think about what.
I mean, I did like Stir Crazy. Was pretty good. That's a classic.
Oh, Hear No Evil, See No Evil with Richard Pryor. I forgot about that one. Oh, I'm gonna take out Blazing Saddles. I'm gonna put that one in there.
I think.
No, I'm not gonna take out Blazing Saddles. I'm gonna take out.
What is going on here now?
I'm gonna take out Willy Wonka.
What?
Why?
Willy Wonka is a classic. You can't take that out.
It's a classic, but
against the rules.
Richard Pryor and
it's like the First Amendment. You don't get rid of it.
You're gonna get canceled for taking out Willy Wonka.
Yeah. It's like difficult for me to be honest.
Yeah.
You're traumatized now?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't go on. Forget it. You guys have scarred me. I think, like, I mean, kind of on that topic, like, you're not going to get that sort of comedy and that sort of movie these days. Like, you certainly aren't going to remake Blazing Saddles. Like,
no.
Like what's his name? Robert Downey Jr. He played the black guy playing another black guy in.
He played a dude playing another dude playing another
Tropic
dude.
Thunder. Like you couldn't do that. You couldn't do blackface now. There's no way.
He gets asked that all the time.
There's no way he could pull that off. And that movie was like what, like 15 years ago? I mean, it's pretty recent.
No, Tropic Thunder wasn't 15 years ago, was it?
Yeah.
You can make me look it up. 2008. Yeah.
That was 2008?
Right.
Yeah.
He was a dude playing another dude who plays another dude.
I'm going.
I know who I am.
Oh, hell.
He doesn't get a hard time for that, but Ben Stiller gets a hard time for playing the mentally challenged guy.
Yes. What? Yes.
Robert Downey Jr. I think was talking on Rogan about that.
I saw that.
He doesn't get a hard time for that. Yeah.
That was actually I think what brought it up is they asked him about it, and it was like
what movie is this?
Tropic Thunder?
No,
yeah, because he plays
Ben Stiller. I can't even remember his character.
Yeah, Ben Stiller played like was like mentally retarded or something.
Yeah, mentally challenged dude. Yeah, in like a previous movie, and like the Indonesians or whoever it was like kidnapped him to do that.
Oh, now I remember.
Yeah, and that was the whole. He comes up. That was the whole argument about I know who I am.
He's got the panda, and he's all like,
"You people,
you people." Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
What do you mean, you people?
That's a great. That was an awesome movie, but
I'm gonna have to watch that.
There's no way you could make a movie like that.
It's a star-studded cast.
Like
Robert Downey Jr., Ben Stiller, Tom Cruise,
Jack Black, Nick Nolte, character. Yes, the guy at the dance at the end.
Yeah. Oh my God, Lex Grossman. Lex Grossman.
I think so. Right, that was him. Yeah. He was like the movie producer or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie, like, I think if you could do, like, that one is not a movie that I would say you need a sequel for, or like a remake.
No, because you couldn't.
So now this may be controversial, what I'm about to say. We may get canceled for it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I really think that, like, if black actors tried to do that, they could get away with it.
What, like whiteface?
Not even that. Like just making the movie
like
make like a blazing
girls
white
chicks?
Girls, hot chicks, whatever it was. But even like if you had like Who's the guy with the rock that does the short guy? What's his name?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, like he could probably pull off a Blazing Saddles with like Snoop Dogg, Kevin Hart. Maybe what's his name? Craig Robinson.
Oh God, yeah,
The guy from The Office and Hot Tub Time Machine. Like they could probably pull off a Blazing Saddles type remake or something similar.
yeah. No, with
Like, did you watch what was the Key and Pele one? Keanu with the cat, where they're basically like the whitest black people in the neighborhood,
oh yeah.
and his cat gets stolen, and then they have to go into like the inner city to try and find him.
Oh
Did
no,
you
I didn't
say
see that.
Key and Pele?
No, Key and
Pele is not
Peel.
with
Good.
us anymore.
Peel. That's right.
Deanne, what?
Pele, what?
Pele.
He's not with us anymore.
Yep. R.I.P. Pele. It
All
was like just
right.
last week. What else is going on? What other questions we
Why
got?
is that no?
Actually, I was looking at this the other day.
Uh-oh.
Was it in? It wasn't in the most recent Batman, was it? Where Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Lauren Cohen were Batman's parents?
From
What?
is that like a Walking Dead crossover?
No, they were Batman's parents in one of the Batman movies. I think it was the Batman.
Crossover.
Yeah, dude, Lauren Cohen.
Yeah. Lauren
And
Cohen and Jeffrey Dean
So
Morgan,
that's
yeah.
that's Negan and what's her name?
And
Molly, right, or something? Maggie. Yeah.
Maggie. Negan and Maggie. So they're basically
they're in New York now, which it could be Gotham.
is that like a crossover?
What is happening?
Is that like a? Did we just link The Walking Dead and Batman together?
It's canon. It's canon.
No. What is happening right now? Is this a real thing?
Yes. It's canon.
Well,
I'm telling you.
Which Batman we're talking about?
The new one.
I think the new one.
The new one.
The origin story.
Yeah, I think it was the new Batman.
Yeah, whatever the latest one was.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, that's in the wrong. No, I don't.
Yeah, because he has a flashback, and they were his parents, right?
They were his parents. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Tell me that's not kind of wild. We've been sitting there watching him as Negan for how long, and her hating Negan.
now they're like
and now they're married.
Wife.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is kind of funny.
I have no recollection of this.
Batman versus Superman.
Oh, that one?
It was Batman versus Superman that he was in, that Jeffrey Dean Morgan was in.
Was Batman's dad? Or Superman's dad?
Dawn of Justice. Yeah, that was one from 2016 with Ben Affleck.
Lauren Cohen was Martha Wayne, yeah. Okay.
Jesse Eisenberg. Oh, he was Lex Luthor. That's right.
Yeah, he was a good Lex Luthor.
Yes.
Hey, give me another Zombieland.
Holy crap! Wait a minute. Jeremy Irons was in that movie.
Yeah, he was the butler, dude.
Yeah.
Holy
shit! He was Alfred Pennyworth. Holy shit!
Did you even watch? Was the movie so dark that you couldn't make out anyone's faces?
Yeah, I couldn't. It was so dark.
Am I thinking the wrong guy? Hold on, I gotta do
no, because Lauren Cohen was in there. Jason Momoa was in there. That was when we first saw Aquaman.
Oh yes, I'm thinking wrong guy. Sorry, 2 and 2 didn't equal 5.
What? You sure 2 and 2 doesn't equal 5?
As far as I know, it doesn't.
For very high values of 2, it does.
That's funny.
Actually, I've shown you guys. I've sent you guys pictures of this throughout the week. Our hen started laying eggs.
That's right. So now you're going to sell them for like $60 a pound or whatever the hell they are.
We get one a day, so it's not like we're going to really be able to sell them. But
okay, I mean, you could keep it for like a 12 days and get 12 eggs, right?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. You don't even have to freeze them. They're keep them in the fridge. You just set them in a bowl. You wipe them
Well,
down, throw them in a bowl.
so that's what I hear about other countries. Like they don't refrigerate their eggs
Mm-hmm.
because they don't need to.
Yeah.
Like I guess naturally there's something on them that like protects them and stuff from getting in the shell.
Mm-hmm.
Except
Mm-hmm.
us in the United States like wash that off like idiots.
Yeah, you're not supposed to wash eggs. You're supposed to
Yeah,
just kind of wipe them down and put them in a bowl.
and that's why people say that like I guess we have to refrigerate them and use them, so quickly because everything can get seeped in through the shell
Bacteria
or
can get
whatever.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and
I
someone
well, I
was
was.
also I read somewhere that they said that like how when you get stuff in the fridge that like picks up the scents of other foods, like
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
could get the same thing with eggs, like, fish or whatever, because they absorb it through the shell.
Sorry. Yeah, I was reading. I don't know. When we were in Florida, I was reading that a lot of people were talking about chicken feed not doing something to the chickens and not letting them produce. Like producing chickens had stopped producing when like something changed in the
It made them
feed or something like
sterile.
that. Made them sterile, so people changed over to goat feed or changed up their chicken's diet. Our hen, we did the math. Our hen was supposed to have been producing in like late October, early November.
And you're just now getting them?
Well, I was giving her chicken feed, and I just started reading
Ah,
this beginning of January. So, like middle of January when we got back, I changed from mainly chicken feed to now we take all our scraps and we give our scraps to the chickens because they'll
okay.
eat everything, um, except for chocolate. I think is the only thing they can't have. But um, we throw
Like
our
dogs.
scraps to the chickens. Yeah, something in the chocolate.
Nice.
Um, and literally like a week later, she started producing eggs. I went out there
Wow.
one day to change the water and throw some bedding down and make sure they were good. Went around back, lifted up the the little areas where she lays, and there were 7
Yeah.
eggs sitting there. I'm like, what? I'm like, you're not supposed to be producing in the winter. And I
Well, I mean,
came
if
in,
you
I came
can.
in giddy. My face was probably like, holy shit. I what? I had to have been giddier than a schoolboy. I came running in the house like, huh? you know.
Wow.
The
Now,
So now I go out there every day.
are they, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Ripe, or are they like, can you eat them?
right.
Well, I mean, like,
Like
you can eat them,
we,
right?
we can we can take them right out of the coop, crack them
So,
into a pan, and go to town.
at what point does it become like it's gonna grow into another chicken, like before you can like take it to eat it type thing?
Well, it has to be fertilized first.
Okay, so your hen can lay eggs without producing
Yes,
chicks.
yes. So if we have a rooster and a hen, so we technically could have chicks.
So wait a minute.
Um,
Do hens normally lay eggs without a rooster?
yes,
So the rooster's job is really just to screw the hen and make babies.
yeah, basically, and protection.
Okay. Okay.
We don't have a fence, so we think that's one reason why any kind of
Coyotes and
fox or
stuff,
anything like
yeah.
coyotes haven't really done anything because we have the rooster. Um,
Now you got a pen, right? Like a chicken pen or
yeah,
whatever, chicken coop.
it's in a coop. Yeah, I need to fix a few things because every time I go out there to do something, something freaking breaks on the damn thing. But
Did you build it yourself or as like a kid?
it's a kid. Yeah, it's just wood, and it's cold. So like
Now,
the where the piano hinges go on the to lift up, the wood cracked on that, so that was just
wow.
you know
So do
too.
you like do you have to how was
Excuse
I
me.
gonna I totally lost my train of thought here. The coop, like, do you have to like, do they know just to go into the coop, or is it like you have to train
Yeah,
them
oh
or
yeah.
something?
No, they I walk out there in the mornings most of the time. Well, not lately, but I open up the door so they can come outside. That's where the water is and stuff like
Okay.
that. Um, and they come out, and then when it starts to get dark, they just kind of stroll back in, and then you just close it up and
Wow.
repeat. So
And you only got one hen or two?
one hen. I'd like to get another one, but
Now, did you buy
if
those from like the fireman fleet or something or wherever it was?
yeah, 66 cents a chicken.
Dang. So you get them when they're small, basically, right?
Yeah, you get them when they're little ones, and these two, because we first had four. We had four hens
Right.
that, unfortunately, due to avian flu, didn't make it.
Oof.
Um, but those first four were friendly. I would put my hand down in because we had them in the house, so I would put them down in. We had a a Rubbermaid container with
Yeah.
water and we would keep the feed and all that stuff. So I'd reach my hand down and one would hop into my hand and I'd walk around with it. I'd sit on the couch, put it on my chest, and it would just go to sleep.
That's so
The
cute.
first four were dude, the first four were adorable and they were so friendly and loving. These
Yeah.
two, mm-mm. They weren't
Nope.
as. And I tried, as I put my hand down there, let them come to me. I'm the one that feeds you. You know, let's have a nice
Yeah.
symbiotic relationship. And
So
these two just don't care.
how does your town allow like so many chickens like to raise, or you just
We're
have it
allowed
limited?
two. We're allowed two hens.
Okay.
Roosters are frowned upon because they're loud and obnoxious, and Dave is a loudmouth. Um, I don't think we're technically supposed to have him, but nobody will take him, and I don't. Nobody around here will process fowl. So I have to
Okay.
find someone outside of the village and figure out where I can get him processed so that I can put another hen or two in there.
Gotcha.
Because
Gotcha.
the female hens are quiet. So even if I threw three in there total, nobody would really care. Nobody would know.
All right,
But
that makes
there's
sense.
one of the guys, my IT guy at school said that his neighbor across the street has a rooster and that loudmouth ass just keeps
Hawking. Oh my
all the time.
gosh.
And he's a loudmouth. But they both come out when they hear me pull up. They'll come out of their coop
Wow.
because they know I feed them and I give them water.
Yeah, don't bite the hand that
Which I
feeds you.
got exactly, which I got to change their water tomorrow anyway. But
Now, do you have like a heat lamp out there or something for him?
no, actually, no, not. I want to figure out what I can do for heat, but no, because I don't want the heat lamp igniting any of the wood shavings and
Okay,
catching
that makes
fire.
sense. Gotcha.
So
That fried
I
chicken.
thought about exactly. I thought about doing something in the garage
Oh,
where
like to bring him in.
yeah, take like I don't know, a couple, 2, 3, 4, hell, even 5 feet, and make that kind of like the run, or
Ah,
just where they come at night and it's inside versus, and I could throw a heater in there. I got a little heater versus having a heat lamp in a little tiny enclosure. Maybe
okay.
not. Maybe this summer I'll do something, or we decide to stay up here in Wisconsin or not. But
Nice.
it's neat. It's kind of a fun experience if you're allowed to have chickens, and you know, you get that first egg, you're like, holy shit, The hen stands at the front of the coop like she's a diva now. So,
Nice.
but yeah, it's neat. It's fun. I'm kind of enjoying being a hobby farmer. I'm like a
Hobby
duck.
farmer.
I.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a hobby farmer.
One of my coworkers, shout out to Bob, if you're watching this, probably not, but he got ducks because you wanted to get duck eggs. I guess they're really good for baking.
Hmm.
But he's got, I don't know, like three or four ducks. And he uses like a kiddie pool in the summer. He's got, he puts them out there and they just, those plastic pools. And he said they imprinted on him like as soon as he got him and they just follow him around the yard. He lets them out. He's got like a chicken coop type thing. Yeah. He sent me videos. It's hilarious because they're like ducks, but they're domesticated. But he gets eggs out
Yeah.
of them all year round, which is, I think that's cool. They lay eggs all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we had a fence, I think we would probably have another chicken or two and probably a couple of ducks.
Well, I mean, what prevents you from getting like one of those like dog run fence things and just putting them in there? Like the
Nothing, but I
big
think I just want a big fence to let them kind of have just a big area.
free range,
Yeah, free range.
free range chickens. That's right.
Free. I'm a farmer. Do you ever think when like early 2000s, that I'd be living in Wisconsin with
Jesus,
with chickens?
no.
So. And we have Easter eggs, so the eggs aren't brown, they're not white. They come out like a bluish green.
Okay. Dan,
So
can't you have
Easter will
you
be
can have
fun.
chickens, right, Dan? I thought they'd allow you to have them out.
Yeah, you can.
Got to get you some chickens.
No.
66 cents for them to produce a couple eggs. Hey, that's great. It's a fantastic.
Well, okay, but
I
see,
think
that's a
I would like to
little.
see the crime element in my area go down before I do that.
That's a little Yeah, well, that's probably a good point. They steal your chickens. That's probably a misconception, though, Eric, because like, yeah, the chicken itself was 66 cents, but what do you pay on, feed? Well, feed you're giving them the scraps, but what do you pay for
I'm
like
done. Yeah, I'm done. The
the
house
shed, the stuff like that? Yeah,
that was a couple hundred because we got a
yeah.
nicer one. Well, I thought we got a nicer one, but the damn thing's breaking at every turn, so I have to do some fixing on it. At least not fix it yet. I might wait until it warms up quite a bit before I prepare everything, but at least make it so that it's secure for now.
So
So
yeah, so Farm and Fleet sells chickens. I'm looking right now. $2, 2.59, 2.19, 4.99, 5.29, $1.99 to $3, depending.
get another one. Well, we talked about this. The black chicken. We're not going to go
Oh
into that
yeah,
again.
black silky bantam chickens,
Every
$6.
day you're gonna go out and be
Really?
like, all right, I'm gonna get some eggs, and there's not gonna be any eggs, but you're gonna notice that there's a rise in eggings of houses and cars, and you're gonna be like, and you're never gonna make the connection.
Are you looking at Farm and Fleet or Fleet Farm? I'm going to look at it. I
Farm and
want.
Fleet, because that's what I got around here.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the bantam chicken. Yeah, that's the black
Hey, make
silky
sure.
bantam chicken.
Sorry, I'm going to look this up
Oh,
while we're
hold on,
recording.
someone's knocking on my door. One sec.
Black
Knock on my
silky
damn door.
bantam chicken,
You
straight
know
run,
who I
male and
am?
female. No, we need one sexed. 620, 529. How do we know? Available for pickup. Ooh, I'm gonna send this to Patty Melt because I'm really kind of getting into this. I want more chickens now. It's kind of a minimum order quantity of 5. Can't have 5. I've already got.
You're gonna have to get
We
rid of
gotta
some
have.
chickens.
Well, considering
Make that number work.
buff
Make the math
silky
work.
bantam, Rhode Island red. Wow, look at him. Black lace golden Wandanet chicken. Wow, that's a. When did I ever become this guy where I'm looking at chickens going, wow, that's a pretty chicken?
Cast.
Silver laced Polish chicken. Wow, that is a Jersey black giant chicken.
Blue.
Leghorn, foghorn leghorn, silver lace cochin. What's a
Is
turkin chicken?
that like a turducken?
I don't know. Turkin chicken? That is one funky looking.
That from
We
there.
would need females. We need ones in our area. We need like a hardy breed. Do you need something that can handle the cold weather? Buff laced Polish chicken. It's got the big old hair. When did I ever become this guy? What is
I
wrong
don't
with
know, but
me?
you made the right choice.
Yeah, I kind of wish the first four wouldn't have passed away, but it's oh. Run D&D. So
Shit.
speaking of,
What's that?
Puxatawny Phil saw his shadow, which means
Jackass.
six more weeks of winter.
Oh, what the frick? Really?
What kind of winner?
Anybody
I mean, that's bullshit.
anybody know when a good groundhog recipe? If anybody knows a good groundhog recipe, sorry, drop it in there. I'm going through my list of stuff.
Wait. Groundhog recipe?
Yeah, anybody got a good groundhog recipe? Drop it in the comments, or let us know so we can
So,
throw them in a smoker.
I heard about the Canadian groundhog. Was found dead
Oh yeah,
before they pulled him out of the hole.
Yeah.
His name was
I
Fred.
wonder if he was going to see his shadow.
Yeah, somebody offed him. They said nope, not gonna have any
So
of that shit going on.
these black silky bantam chickens, it's a minimum order of 5. So
Oh
you
my
guys want a
god,
couple?
is
No.
that the one that gives you the black meat and everything and all that stuff?
No, that's a I am Samani
Ah,
or however
okay.
you pronounce it. Um, I found one. I think it was $50,
Good God, dude, a chicken?
but but I don't know if it's. I was telling Dan, you got to make sure we have a hardy breed so that it can handle our wonderful weather here. Like if I lived in Florida, hey, whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
that's
So,
hilarious.
but yeah, when did I become this guy? Where I'm
I don't know. I'd say about like 2 years ago when when your wife domesticated you.
1 year into living in Wisconsin. 4 years into living in Wisconsin, I go to the Fleet Farms and buy chickens. Now I raise chickens.
So what the hell is Fleet Farm?
Dang it.
Is that like the
It's
Wish
a
version of
brother.
Farm and Fleet?
No, Farm and Fleet. Fleet Farm is so much better.
Is it? Yeah, we ain't got that shit around here.
It's a brother, if I recall right. Opened up Fleet Farm.
Oh, like the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Daryl's Farm and Fleet or whatever. But
It's
yeah,
like
it's the same store.
Caputo's did that with their the grocery stores. Is like the brother and the family opened different
Mm.
Caputo's stores.
Yeah, exactly. This one's dumb. We're not going to talk about that. Am I the only one who thought that Viennetta ice cream was like the pinnacle of sophistication? Like it meant you had money. Those little Viennetta ice cream, chocolate tiramisu looking cakes
Are those the ones that
You
were
remember
all
that?
like crunchy or whatever?
Look
I
like a
have
log.
no idea what you're talking about.
What about those little General Foods International coffee tins? Those red, white, and orange ones?
I'm trying to think, dude. Oh, it was the cake. Yes.
Am I the only one that thought that was like the pinnacle of like sophistication? And I've now got like fu money.
Those things were
When I go back
awesome.
in time, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I have that kind of money.
That kind of money, like the ice cream cake kind of money.
Yes.
Man, good humor. I didn't realize those were good humor.
That's good humor.
Yeah, at least that's what it says
Huh.
now. Man, we're dating
So,
ourselves. That was 91.
oh jeez.
Good lord.
So I was thinking about this the other day. When a Jedi and a Sith face off, they got their lightsabers out and they're swinging.
Okay.
Why doesn't the Jedi or the Sith just kind of go, "Foop," and shut the other guy's lightsaber off?
Why don't they do that to each other?
Yeah, just kind of, all of a sudden, I got my lightsaber out. Why don't you just go, "Funk," and
just touch the thing and turn it off.
yeah, like he's got his Schwartz going and he's,
I think that's like an unspoken rule that you don't do that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that if you're a Jedi or a Sith, like you could probably do. But like, I almost kind of think it's like a cheap shot. Like if you're fighting in a lightsaber duel, you don't kick a guy in the nuts and throw sand in his
But
eye.
but if I'm fighting to win, so I don't really care about.
But I
Does
mean,
that mean
that's
I'm like
like
a gray Jedi?
I think that's the same thing as like a duel, like the old pistol duels. Like everybody gets a pistol, you get one shot, you walk 10 paces, you turn and shoot. If you duck or you turn early and shoot, like you just don't do that because like that's how you get your ass kicked.
You're getting shot at, so I mean, what's the difference?
Well, but like you take your bullet, man. Like that's the whole point of the duel. Like if you win, great. But if you take a bullet and survive, like in some sense, you're better off than the guy that would have won by shooting you and killing you. Because you're like,
Yeah,
fuck you, I took a bullet and still survived.
be like Tupac. 5 shots couldn't drop him.
You could be like Ice Cube, didn't he? Wasn't Biggie Smalls the guy that hung him off the
No, that's Vanilla Ice,
That's right, not Ice Cube,
not
Vanilla
Ice
Ice.
Cube.
Ice T, Ice
Biggie
Cube,
Smalls
Vanilla Ice.
hung. He did. Biggie Smalls did what to Vanilla
No, and
Ice?
it wasn't Biggie Smalls. It was Suge Knight.
Oh, that's what it was. I can't. Dude, I don't
Jesus.
know. Should I? Am I wrong for saying they all look the same?
Oh my God, we're dead.
I did not say that.
Womp
I
womp.
have to go. We're gonna call this. Thank you.
East Coast, West Coast, whatever.
I'm gonna need you to pay more attention to the hip hop media.
Yeah.
Thank
They're
you.
all dead anyway, aren't they? I mean,
No, they're definitely coming after you.
No,
right
I think
now.
Suge isn't Suge still in jail?
I
No,
don't know.
I know.
on his way to John's.
He's
Well,
coming
yeah,
here.
yeah, very
He's
true.
coming right here, right now.
I know Snoop Dogg ended up taking over Death Row.
You
Really?
should probably get in touch with Waffle House Wendy for some protection.
Oh, you're probably right. I could hire that. Yes. I'd be like, I need you to come protect me. And start throwing chairs and maybe
Waffle House, Wendy's, and Denny's Diane.
hang me off a balcony or something.
She should start her own security thing.
Like a BlackRock security, she could be like hired
Private
out to go
security.
overseas.
Yeah.
He could be like that Detroit urban survival guy.
Oh my god, dude, could you imagine? Like Waffle House Urban Survival?
Oh, Waffle House Wendy all day.
Waffle House Urban Survival, wuss.
Voda or Detroit urban survival?
Waffle House Wendy, all the time, man.
Yeah, she's OG.
So if you had force powers, would you use them for good or bad? Would you like
John's
choke
gonna
yourself a
eliminate
little?
the homeless.
It's right. I would force them all into like some place where they wouldn't fit.
What kind of elimination? Are we talking like the younglings, like Anakin Skywalker, and
No,
kind of eliminate?
like
Here's what I would do.
Thanos
Here's what
with
I
his
would
Order
do.
66?
I would take because now, so if I'm talking like I've got Dr. Manhattan powers, I could
Yeah.
theoretically time travel too. I would go back in time and then just stop them from being homeless. They're eliminated the homeless problem.
What do you mean stop them from being homeless?
Well,
can you elaborate on this plan?
I mean,
I want to understand how you're going to stop them from being homeless.
Like, you know how some people say they'd go back and kill baby Hitler? Like, maybe I go back and kill the baby homeless. I don't.
Is there someone in your house who can take away your shovel? because you're digging yourself into a hole. I'm gonna stop them from being homeless.
Like,
What does that mean?
Okay.
well, like, okay, so let's theoretically think about this here. A
Maybe they
guy,
made a bad investment and they lost all
well,
their money.
so
So you're
I'd
gonna
go
stop them from
back.
making a bad investment?
Yeah, I'd go back to when that guy was going to make his investment and be like, you do not want to do this, buddy.
Keep that $100. It's kind of,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Do not invest in Bitcoin.
Well, I don't know about that one. If
I
I got a
I
buddy
would.
that has 40 or 400 coins. I don't remember how many, but he bought them at like $1 a piece.
Nice.
I think it was 400 because he retired like I don't
Oh,
know.
that's funny.
2017 he retired.
Owned.
Why is this word not?
So what was the question again, Aaron? Force
What would you do
power.
with Jedi? Yeah, if you had Jedi powers, Force powers, what would you use them for? Would you be a good Jedi or would you be a naughty little Jedi?
Would would people know that I had the powers, or would it be like completely anonymous?
Well, don't you have the Force power?
Well,
You do not know that I
yeah,
have
yeah.
Jedi
So like,
powers.
I could theoretically stop somebody from knowing it was me using the power.
Probably.
I've got the power. Oh,
Right,
sorry.
right.
Happens.
Rhythm is a
It makes me
dancer.
think of Hudson Hawk with Sandra Bernhardt on the table.
Equals
Yeah.
false.
Bunny ball.
God, you're going there.
That's one of my
Oh,
favorite Bruce Willis movies, Hudson Hawk.
I would think I'd probably use the power.
Would you be like a gray Jedi where there is no good, there is no bad, there's only the Force?
Well, I'd use it to be uh like mischievous. Like,
You'd be a naughty little Jedi.
yeah, like I'd sit on like a college campus and I'd tickle all the girls and make them, and they would have no idea. It's like,
They see you over there going,
but like, if you could do it from across the campus, they would know.
I'm sorry, Jenny
Guess who?
from the block. I'm sorry you're
Yeah.
listening to all this now. We haven't even been drinking, so although we
I
did
just
get
saw
asked
our subscriber numbers
if
go
we
down.
yeah
Yeah.
if we
Nobody wants Suge Knight coming after them.
Yeah, I'd push him off the balcony before he could get a chance to.
I don't know. Suge Knight's a big boy.
Yeah.
Come on, the Force dude. He lifted an X-wing out of
Oh,
the
if you got the
Dagobah
Force,
swamp.
okay, yeah. If you got the Force, okay, yeah. Sorry.
I don't even know what
You
the
know.
Force would help you. I think that you might want to run.
Might
These are
need to
not
call
the.
John Wick.
These are not the.
Relatables you're looking for.
Yeah, these are not the podcasters
These are not
you're
the
looking
white
for.
nerdy podcasters you're
That's
looking
right.
for.
White
How does
nerdy.
this work?
That's why I'm wearing my Run D&D shirt. So
Hey, I'm just slightly above average, so it's
just above, just average.
just above it. Here's the average. I'm just like kind of like right up
I'm gonna get a shirt that just is slightly.
here.
You okay? Slightly
Yeah, slightly. I'm alright. Mediocre.
mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching this, or I read this article that Elon Musk was given about Neuralink.
Yeah.
So he made a comment, or they did a press release a couple years ago about it, uh, and he was saying even then they were maybe like year or two away from human trials,
Yeah.
and he was talking like they would use it to fix, like if you had like a brain damage, like a stroke or something, you could return people's ability to speak or like muscle control, stuff like that. But their ultimate goal was basically like making it to where you could like give paraplegics the ability to walk again through like
Hmm.
this thing implanted in your brain and then like augments to control the muscle groups and stuff. And I'm like, man,
Yeah.
that's some like weird like cyber like symbiote type shit going on.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
I,
You
I
got
don't,
Venom
I
in
don't,
us.
I don't know if like that would be like it's some part of me says that'd be awesome, like to know that yeah, if I had a stroke or I had Alzheimer's, I could possibly slow that down or reverse the effects, you know, bring that functionality back. But
Hmm.
the thought of like augmenting somebody who just like says, well, uh, I'm fine and healthy, but I want to be more cognitive. I want to think better. I want to have better, mental state. Like doing that to like just heighten their senses. Like I don't know. That's like next level, like you know, mad scientist like shit.
It's kind of wild
And they're talking like
what they may do.
they could download or like save the state of your neural, like you know like a brain snapshot type thing, and I'm like, how the hell does that even work? Like I don't.
Wish I could have had that done like 10 years ago. That would have been nice.
Some like Johnny
But I'm not,
Mnemonic shit going
completely
on.
an idiot. Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
I don't know.
Isn't that how they do those commercials where they're in real life and they can throw the the review flag? Do you know what I'm talking
Throw,
about?
throw the challenge flag. Throw the
Oh, the
challenge
challenge
The
flag.
flag,
challenge
yes.
flag, yeah. How are they going to be able to do that without Elon Musk? Like somebody's got to be recording everything that happens all the time.
Well,
Is that
If
is
you throw
that
the
balloon?
challenge flag, you got to be able to see what happened.
so there's the
I
thought process that they said that because all of that stuff is electronic, like all the neurons firing and all that is due to
Yeah.
synapses and electric signals and shit going to your brain, that with this Neuralink chip and the ability to basically force that like pulses into your brain to either return control or wake up dead spots or whatever, like they could augment and change what you perceive as like a memory, because if you
Isn't
remember it
that how
one
we
way,
started?
like they could change it and now you remember it a different way.
So we're kind of going into like the Terminator Salvation mixed with a little Total Recall kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah, but like you'd be walking around with this thing in your head and you could just do it on a whim,
It's can
like get
should
an app
not.
on your phone.
I just thought of something. Is the that balloon that's over the U.S. right now? Is that the Wish version of Starlink?
When you order Starlink from Wish.
That's funny.
It's coming from China.
Elon, can we have Starlink? John, we have Starlink at home. My Starlink at home. I'm gonna totally make
we
that a
got
meme.
it. We got it from Wish.
When you buy Starlink from Wish. Nice.
uh,
Code
I
is
need to post that. I need to post that on Facebook. Post that on Facebook and Twitter.
But it's not a weather balloon, right? It's something else. It's like a science balloon or something. I just looked over.
I
I
don't
just
know.
looked at.
Wolverine. Yeah, the Patty Melt made that comment earlier.
What's that? That's the balloon from Wish. When you buy a balloon from Wish.
Wolf. Yeah. So when you but no the Wolverines. Nobody's got a
Huh.
what?
So I'm just reading this article. Plane crash, Chinese. So Billings, Montana. 1 hour ago, they tweeted this out. We are aware of a video shared on Twitter and claims of a massive explosions over Billings. However, police department, fire, and airport have not been called to any incidents related to this video, and there hasn't been any plane crashes picked up on radar.
I read about that.
They are
what?
aware of the video and it cannot be substantiated.
Oh,
So I guess
so somebody
somebody said the balloon exploded.
somebody photoshopped an explosion.
I don't know. Apparently, there's a video floating around of it. Now I'm gonna go Google. I'm
Hmm.
going down the conspiracy rabbit hole, guys. I'm gonna need Suge Knight to pull me out.
There's a video of someone photoshopping an
You're gonna keep
explosion.
you're gonna keep that up, and Shug is gonna, he's gonna
He's
come and
definitely listening. He's actually the developer for Alexa, so he can hear you.
What? Oh my gosh, there's a video. Woman saw what she claims to be possible explosion over Billings, Montana on Friday, February 3rd. She shared a video on the incident on Twitter. Okay, here's what I just caught. I saw a jet go by, then explosion in the sky. Holy crap. What? I can't, I mean, it's just smoke. Like, big deal. Maybe the thing got shot down and it, oh, geez, I wonder. Maybe somebody shot it down.
Maybe it's Yellowstone. I thought it was just over Missouri.
got a link to that.
Yeah, this is a Twitter thing here. Dolly Moon. I mean, I can't tell what it is. It looks like something fell from the sky. Here, share. Why does Twitter have to suck so much? It's like an iPhone.
iPhones are the worst.
Sorry, Elon. Oh, God. Lizzo. Oh, my God. That's so wrong. Yeah, so there's a link. Like an actual video. I don't know what the flash is. The flash is
anything.
light. Well, it looks like smoke coming out of the smokestack of that house.
Maybe it's Yellowstone exploding.
Is that near Montana? I don't know where that is.
Yeah, well.
What was that? Wow, okay.
We are Americans, so we wouldn't know where things
wild.
are.
That's wild.
WTF.
But now
Looked
now
like
see
a missile dropping.
now they're saying so the official Billings, Montana, Twitter account says unsubstantiated they're not aware of anything happening, but conspiracy theory maybe? Did the military shoot it down and sewer gases, swamp gases in the sky? Somebody waved a little magic stick and made us forget.
When yeah, exactly. Did some hillbilly get it?
Emerging,
Which that's fine.
Unconfirmed reports of explosion in the sky. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was kind of neat looking.
I don't know. Maybe the Chinese shot their own balloon down.
Maybe it exploded on its own. Maybe there was like a little Chinese guy in there that hit like the button, like kamikaze kind of thing.
So now they got chemtrails over Montana. Why would you target Montana? What's out in Montana?
Land.
Cheyenne Mountains in Colorado. There's no military installation in Montana, is there?
That we know of.
Why is that one of the first things that Google recommends when I start typing in military installations? The first result is Montana.
I wonder if there is something there.
There's only one military base in the entire state of Montana.
But is it like a
Maelstrom Air Force Base, the 341st Missile Wing. Huh.
So are they working on something there that the Chinese know about?
Maybe it's a
COVID-23s?
Could be the missile wing. They shot it down. The 341st Missile Wing is headquarters at Maelstrom Air Force Base. Is one of 3 U.S. Air Force bases that operates, maintains, and secures the Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's our nukes.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that where it exploded?
Well, it says over Billings, Montana. I don't know where it is from there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
Some guys over there controlling it with a joystick going, well, I got you close to it.
Why? So they report to the Warren Air Force Base in Wyoming and is part of the Air Force Global Strike Command. Wow. Huh. Okay, so there's a conspiracy theory we're propagating.
Or probably they were trying to take out some ICBMs.
Or investigating our missile infrastructure or something?
Seeing if we're able to scramble fast enough. Like another Pearl Harbor kind of thing.
Billing, Montana 2.
No, 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 no,
I'm
no, no,
just
no.
I'm just looking. Gibson Falls, the Gibson. Where do how do
To
you get around?
Gibson?
Yes. So it's a 3-hour ride from Billings north to Maelstrom Air Force Base. So maybe it's entirely possible it got too close to the Air Force Base no-fly zone, and they're like, "Fuck you, China. We're shooting this shit down."
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, if it's
Surprised they didn't shoot it down when they first figured it out that it was a
well,
Chinese.
but I mean, if it's not floating over any of that crap, then like, what do they care?
Well, who knows what the hell they're doing with
China's
that?
like, oh, it's a weather balloon, and we're just like, all right, fine, but if it goes near our military installations, we're gonna break your shit.
Are you going to believe that?
I'm sure they probably took it with a grain of salt. I mean, it is communist China, right? I don't.
I probably would have sent a jet out to, level it when I first saw it over nobody. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I guess that's the other question is like, if this thing's floating around out there and it just came over across the frickin' ocean, like what, 6,000 miles across the sea or whatever the hell it took. Uh, like, why didn't we stop it when we first saw it? And there's no way you're gonna tell me that we didn't see that shit when it was coming over the ocean. We knew it was out there.
Was
Guaranteed
it
we
maybe
knew.
like flying too low for radar, so to speak? It's a balloon. Did we just go, it's nothing?
They're saying the thing it's carrying or
We
whatever's
saw
on the bottom of it's the size of a bus, dude. That's a big freaking object. That had to show up on radar. I'm
I
sure
don't
it
know.
got. I'm
Anybody knows
sure we.
anything about radar? Please let us know. Would
I,
that have shown up on
I'm.
radar?
I'm sure we knew about it, dude.
China will call in. We know radar.
Dude, okay, think about it.
we know.
when you
We
order
know
your
since
radar from
Starlink.
Wish.
Yeah.
We know since Starlink from Wish.
You know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's how Wish is improving their delivery times. They're sending shit on balloons now. Have you ever ordered any shit
Instead
from
of
Wish?
drones.
I've ordered shit from Wish, dude. It's like I ordered like 2 years ago and I haven't gotten it. So I'm still fucking waiting.
Seriously?
Yeah, I give it up on it. It was like some crappy thing I saw. I'm like, it was like $4. Ships
Seriously?
from Jingjuan, China or wherever, and it was during the pandemic, so I'm sure it got lost somewhere. And then that boat got stuck in the frickin' causeway or whatever. It's probably on
Yeah,
there.
I
Put it
never
back.
ordered anything off of there. I wanted to. There were a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to order on there, but I never ended up doing it.
Like I've ordered shit from there, and what's the one out of like the Middle East, Alibaba.
Like AliExpress.
Yeah, AliExpress. Alibaba's like their version of the like eBay.
Mm.
AliExpress is like their version of frickin' Amazon, but yeah.
Is AliExpress like legit? Is that?
Yeah, I mean, but again, half the shit ships from overseas. It's either like
But
Middle East
whatever.
or China or Japan. I mean, like, yeah, I could find crap there, but I don't know if it's any good. I mean, if like you're buying stuff to screw with it and just mess around with stuff, yeah, but could it possibly give you cancer? I don't know.
Well, fuck. Everything gives you cancer now.
Well, that's true. Yeah, the state of California gives you cancer. The whole
Yeah,
state.
the whole state. Prop 65. Actually, I'm pretty sure on here there's a Prop 65. Wow, actually, no Prop 65. So this doesn't give you cancer. Coke Zero doesn't give you cancer in the state of California.
uh, it's not made with
Doesn't.
what What the hell's the sugar substitute?
Phenylethyne. There's phenylethyne on here.
Phenyl. What the hell's phenylethyne?
Phenylalanine. I don't know.
You're just saying words now.
No, I'm reading this shit on here, dude. It's PHENYLALANINE. But there's no Prop 65 warning on here.
Huh.
You would think that there would be a Prop 65 warning on this stuff because this is terrible for you. Interesting. Maybe I should make it better and put some whiskey in it.
There you go.
I keep trying to find Buffalo Trace and I can't find it. Kind of pissing me off a little bit.
So here's a close up.
Hey, don't hate.
That thing on the bottom is as big as a bus.
If I would have known that, I would have waited for that to do the wish thing.
Yeah, that's a freaking big ass balloon, man. I don't know. I'd be worried
It's like a
about
TIE fighter on each end.
Yeah. When you order your Star Wars stuff from Wish. I'm totally gonna do the Starlink thing.
I sent you the.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. It's a better picture.
Yeah, it is. If I would have known that.
God, that's funny.
Ordering your Starlink off of Wish.
I wonder what the hell what it is now. I mean, like we'll probably never find out. Ain't nobody can tell.
We'll go to Montana. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's get in the car and head up there right now.
Let's go. Screw it. What else you got to do?
It looks like one of those deep ground penetrating radar things.
Right?
LiDAR? Are
Yeah.
they looking for... Are they
It's like-
looking for
Atlantis?
Stargate?
for something?
Stargate.
Stargate Atlantis? I'm telling you, so if
They're
that
looking for aliens?
is, see, I'm willing to bet if that's some kind of radar device or somebody thinks it is, and it's getting too close to that Missile Command Air Base, they're like, fuck, we don't need them seeing through, whatever hell they
Right.
got. And they shot that shit down. They put it down.
I called it.
Yeah, I bet you they did.
They had to have. I mean, come on.
Let's see. There we go. I just changed it. When you order Starlink off Wish. There you go. Just for you, John. There we go. But yeah, that's crazy. How that? Holy shit!
What's that?
This is the lowest wind chill in the continental U.S. ever recorded.
60.
Mount Washington, New Hampshire, reports a wind chill of a negative 108 degrees.
Like today?
Like 48 minutes ago.
Holy crap.
Negative 108. Negative.
Yeah, there's no people there. It's on a mountain.
Wait,
Did you say it's on a mountain?
You said New Hampshire? Like northeast?
New Hampshire. Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Holy.
Wow.
But where in Mount Washington, New Hampshire?
I don't know.
Important.
They just said Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Why don't we drive there and go see? No?
Why is this not working?
It is 6,200 feet in the air. It is the highest peak in the northeast United States.
So it's not like
Lowest wind chill in...
there's no people there, right?
Probably is.
Like, what's the population?
So that's funny. Google review. What's the coldest record temp at the peak? Negative 47 degrees Fahrenheit in January 1934. Well, you're going to have to update your record.
Yeah, you are.
Oh.
Holy crap. 120 mile an hour winds and negative 95 wind chill. Holy
How
shit.
long would you last
It's
out there?
it's
I don't.
the peak is above the tropopause, which is their stratospheric winds. That is crazy. Holy
Nope.
shit.
How long would the human skin last at negative 108? You know what I mean?
There was, what did I see? Somebody was talking about in somewhere, was it like one of the northern territories of Canada, like, where they do the ice road trucker shit, that's like up near the Arctic
Yeah.
Circle.
Yeah.
One year they got down to like 85 below, and they said
Ooh.
that the way, because it's so cold that like low to the ground, and then
Mm-hmm.
the air above was actually warmer, the sound waves were bouncing and staying like low to the ground. They could hear people in the town talking like 3 miles away as if they were like standing next to them. And you could hear
Damn.
like they could hear like dogs and shit barking too, and they were like miles away. Like it was right there because the way the sound waves travel in the cold, it's less
That's
dense or
wild.
something. I'm like, holy shit! Like
Yeah.
they said at 85 below that the body could freeze. Bearskin freezes within like 2 minutes of exposure.
So
So,
negative 108 with the wind chill, you
dude,
probably would freeze in probably 15 seconds.
there was a guy. Was a news article. They said the guy, the anchorman, was standing outside, and he pulled off his like ski mask thing, whatever he had on his
Mm.
face, and he
Yeah.
breathed, and the air, comes out like you see your breath type thing. It
Yeah.
froze and condensated and basically fell like snow after he breathed out.
That would be unreal.
That like I've seen videos like even around here, and we had the polar vortex. It was like 20 below, and people
Yeah.
throw like cups of water in the air and they freeze. Like
Oh
that
yeah.
shit's
We did that
amazing.
in HVAC school.
Could you imagine if you're like breathing out and you
Yeah.
just witness that? Like,
What would it be like breathing it in?
oh god, I could imagine. That's gotta suck.
Are your lungs gonna freeze?
That's nuts. Let's see how many people live in Mount Washington. Dan wants to know so he can move there.
Yes.
There's still a high crime rate.
Holy crap. On the afternoon of April 12th, 1934, the Mount Washington Observatory recorded a wind speed of 231 miles per hour. Good God. The highest recorded wind speed not associated with tornado or tropical cyclone.
That's some drifting snow.
I don't think anybody lives there.
Dan's gonna be the first person to live there.
Is this the place that just had the crazy winds or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sign me up. Why is this not working?
So it's a popular hiking area with the Appalachian Trail.
Today's screen freezing. Of today is Wabai Sikya. Wabai Sikya.
Waba e Sekya. You want to know
What
what that means?
what is that?
Waba e Sekya. That's Korean for like pull up, bitch.
Pull out, bitch?
Pull up. Pull up, bitch.
Oh, I thought you said pull out. Like,
Waba e Sekya.
man,
You're about to meet the in-laws.
So that's
about
yeah.
to meet your in-law. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm willing to bet, maybe the Chinese caused it with their balloon.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe the
Man.
explosion. Maybe that's what they're
It's a
doing. They're gonna freeze us.
it's a
Send
weather
us to an ice
controlling
age.
it's a weather controlling satellite.
Maybe.
So that thing came from the east and it's going west? Or did it come from
Came
the
from the
west?
west. It came from the west and it's going east.
Okay, so it came across the ocean that way. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that would make sense if it's from China. It wouldn't have gone all
Did
the
it
other
come
way.
from Did it come from Canada? Because
Um,
there's a big bunch of
so,
Chinese military up there.
well, so maybe it originated here because weren't there like Chinese putting in like police stations all over and like all these different states? Wasn't that
Yeah,
a
and
thing?
one in New York and one somewhere else.
So there's this is what I find hard to believe. I think it's three spots, although I guess maybe the records are uh, uh, spotty. Um, there's there's military early launch detection stations, which are
Mhm.
basically built on like oil rigs out in the middle of the ocean, and I think there's three of them. Like on there's I think one on either side, and then one like somewhere north in like the Arctic somewhere. And they're supposed to triangulate if somebody fires a missile at us, we could figure
Yeah.
out where it is and know how long it's going to be and whatever, and maybe possibly shoot it down. Um, like I would imagine if these things can detect rockets coming at us, they could probably see this freaking balloon 100 miles away coming at
But
them
would they
across the
detect
ocean.
heat? Like
Dude, it's
you'd have a
it's got a
missile
it's got
shooting
a
with heat?
bus it's got a bus size thing hanging from underneath it that's got to reflect radar somehow. I can't
And
imagine
maybe the balloon portion is anti radar.
but I mean, looking at like what Dan said, the damn thing hanging underneath it looks like a satellite or
Yeah,
some kind of thing. Like that's got a radar cross section, I'm sure.
you would think. I mean, like I said, looking at this picture,
I mean, unless it's made out of like what, like stealth technology, like what we have on bombers and shit.
it
And
looks
the
like it's um, the cross section I see here looks like something you would see like on stage. You
yeah,
know what
like
I
a
mean? Like you put like
lighting rig or
lighting,
something. Yeah,
and then going this way, it looks like it's got two
like
TIE
solar
fighters on the
panels or
end,
something.
and then solar panels.
Yeah,
And I don't know what the cross is in the center. Maybe that's the.
like some rigging. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, exactly. I don't know. See, I
See,
thought I took.
see, and it makes you wonder looking at this thing. And I'm no engineer, scientist, whatever. But
We're here to answer questions.
the thing that goes up that connects to the balloon,
Mm-hmm.
like to me, that almost looks like you see like radar dishes, like the what is it, the one that collapsed, the SETI one, the
Yeah,
Arecibo
like metal
radio.
poles or
Yeah, the
metal
radio, like a
posts.
radio
Mm-hmm.
telescope that focuses the signal. Like
Yeah,
maybe it's transmitting that shit back up to a satellite in atmosphere. Who knows?
maybe because it looks like it's going to whatever that black disc is. If anybody's looking at this, I posted it
Uh,
on my Facebook and I tagged relatables. I'm going to put it on Twitter in a little bit. There's a little black disc. I don't know if that's like a hot air balloon kind of thing where it's got the heat going into it. But you see two TIE fighter ends, a stage prop, and a whole bunch of solar panels. I don't know. I change light bulbs for a living. I don't know.
EMP or weather manipulation.
Is it? Yeah, could it be an EMP? Did they figure out how to control EMPs like in the Matrix?
GPS manipulation.
I haven't had
It's
anything acting kind of funky
it's
lately, so
it's the 5G signals. That's the
it's
best
6G.
explanation. That's the best explanation ever.
I think they're doing 6G now. I think that's what they're trying.
All these idiots who were thinking that they're going to get controlled because they got the vax shot with the microchip in it. This is where they all shine.
Ooh, is that what they're doing? Oh, there we go.
Yep, they made the virus. They made the shots.
They're casing,
Yep.
they're casing everything out to see where you're pinging from the shot.
God.
They're pinging everybody. They're pinging all the microchips.
This whole podcast has just gone off the rails.
It makes it entertaining.
I actually
We're
just.
answering. No, go ahead,
what?
Dan.
Oh, I was gonna say I was on another podcast. Sorry.
He's like, that's it. I give up. You guys are too conspiracy theorists for me.
He went off on his own. He went,
No, it's fine.
Yeah. What kind of conspiracy theorist podcast are we? Are we gonna compete with what? Joe Rogan, the guy from
Alex Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones, the guy from Ancient Aliens, maybe.
It's aliens. No, not at all. I don't think we're conspiracy minded. We're asking questions.
We are open minded.
That's good science. You ask questions.
Is that what it is?
Something like that.
Maybe it's a thirst for knowledge. Like, I want to know why China sent a balloon our way.
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes a lot of people.
60,000 feet. Is that what they said? Yeah.
60,000 feet. Okay.
So they wouldn't be able to shoot because that's roughly 11 miles.
Yeah, it's a little too far. I think the longest shot is like 4 or 5 miles.
Yeah, in reality, average firearm, it's not an accurate shot. You'd have enough black powder to propel a projectile straight up.
I don't think you'd get it 11 miles either way.
So certainly we ain't going to get any local jihadists down there with their 22s trying to take pot shots at that thing.
Still be kind of fun.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did get shot down, and they're just, what are they going to tell you? Why they shut it down? Be like, psh, whatever. We're the military. We don't have to.
You're going to tell me some dude doesn't have a Cessna? He gets up there and he's got a buddy, yeehaw, I got my 30-06.
What's a Cessna? Ain't going to fly at 60,000 feet. Those things are maybe, what, a couple thousand, 10,000 feet, maybe? I don't
know. How high is the Cessna?
What the hell? Like 747s are like 30 or 40,000 feet, aren't they?
Okay, so maybe, Uncle Chuck has got, a surplus.
A 747 flies at 35,000 feet. So you're talking this thing is
double.
Twice as high. And if you look at that picture, that's a damn good quality picture that was not taken with some asshole on his iPhone 14.
That was an iPhone 14. That was taken with guys with an iPhone X. Excuse me, XR.
So that's the troposphere. It's the lowest layer of the atmosphere, and it begins at the surface and extends to between 60,000 feet at the equator, 23,000 feet at the poles.
Sorry, it's been a long week.
So that
you're going to tell me.
Huh. Okay. So, what the hell? Where's I am not a fan of Wiki.
What?
Wikipedia.
Use Yahoo.
Wiki is where I get all of my answers.
Yeah, I'm looking, but layers of the atmosphere. Here we go. Huh, we're having trouble finding that site. Of course you are. The internet's died.
They're coming for you.
Yep, the internet's died. This is some Red Dawn shit. That's how it started.
You have your hammer videos.
You went there.
I went there, and I'm talking like old school Red Dawn with what's his face from Ghost,
Patrick Swayze. Yeah, the real.
Hey, the other one wasn't bad,
dude. The other one had Josh, right?
Thor.
Drake and Josh. Come on, and it was Russia, right?
And they had Batman.
No, wasn't it North Koreans?
That's right. They were North Koreans. That's right.
And it was Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
Yep.
And Batman.
And emo Drake from Drake and Josh, or was that Josh? I don't remember.
I don't.
Batman.
No clue. Christian Bale was in Red Dawn?
Wasn't he?
I thought he was in that first or the second one, the remake, right?
Yeah.
Was he in the remake?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Why didn't he stop everybody? He's Batman.
It was not Batman.
Why didn't
50
you?
miles. Yeah, so the troposphere is only... It's closest to the planet and has around 80% of the mass of total atmosphere. Water vapor, regulated air thermal radiation.
Are they trying to, get ready for warp drive or something? See if they can make through the radiation barrier?
I don't know.
It's just not working.
Go speed of light? They're going at the speed
So,
of smell?
so how many feet?
5,280. Oh.
60,000 feet is 11 miles. The ozone layer is between 10 and 15. Maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, so they're flying up there. Now, the funny thing is I don't like 60,000 feet. The SR-71, I think, was the only one that could go really high because it was pressurized, right? Like, I don't know if standard like fighter jets could even get that high.
Yeah, I don't remember. Where's Iron Man when you need him?
Let's see. So, oh, I guess so. An F-15 can fly to 65,000 feet.
Okay.
I mean, that's what the Googles tell me.
Huh. In 1931, August Pickard,
Picard?
and Paul Kipfer reached an altitude of 15,781 meters. Interesting. For the Star Trek nerds, there is a Picard.
So Maelstrom or Air Force Base.
You're back on that?
Well, I want to see what kind of planes they have out there.
Fighter jets. Then a couple of Cessnas. They got a crop dust in the middle of the day.
Is it
gotta do something.
what's his face from Independence Day? Honey, I'm home.
I'm home. Yeah.
Let's see. So the 341st Missile Wing, Global Strike Command.
Is this Operation Post-it Note?
Is that like this is the precursor to Operation Paperclip?
Yeah, exactly. MK Ultra or
So as of 1962, during the Cuban Missile Crisis, the 341st Missile Wing was given two more strategic missile squadrons, bringing the total wing missile strength of 15 flights consisting of 150 missiles. I mean, like, if China just wanted to know what the hell's going on there, they could have Googled it. Like, they got to send a balloon over? I mean, really?
Yeah, but are you going to tell the Emperor of China, hey, I'm just going to go Google it and I'll let you know? Are you going to be like, oh, let me go, get this done and we'll let you know?
So the
Because he could just kill you then, because he could Google it himself.
The 341st Missile Wing consists of LGM-30 Minuteman missiles.
This functionality.
Wow. Jesus. They also have SM-65D Atlas units, LGM-30F Minuteman II missiles, Minuteman A and B models.
What about those D models?
D. You want to see D's rockets? You like dragons? Dragging D's rockets across your face?
Dragging these rockets? Yeah, right.
You like fitness? How about we try fitness rocket down your throat? Somewhere there's a bunch of admirals sitting around a desk talking like this as they push the red button, right?
Yeah, exactly. Why do you think they have video cameras on it? So they can sit there and get drunk in like, some dark Pentagon room and be like, oh,
Good lord, what?
There's no fighting in the war room.
no, they're watching videos of the bombs going off and watching some dude, oh, you know.
Yeah, I mean, all this is public domain material on Wiki, right? I mean, they wouldn't give us any misinformation, would they?
Yeah. I don't know about that. What was that stuff they gave, like my mom and stuff? Was it DDT?
Oh, God, yeah. So the 341st Missile Wing flies B-47 and the KC-97 Stratotankers.
Bingo.
What happened?
Oh, you
Planes?
said B-47, so I had
Oh,
bingo.
bingo. They don't talk about what kind of fighter wing they have. I mean, but
Oh,
dude, if they
national
could,
security.
come on, they got to have something that can get up that high to shoot it down.
Now we're on a list. Our podcast is on the list because you were looking
My
that shit
Google,
up.
we talked about seeing my Google results, and there's a black van parked out front. They're watching me.
Mm-hmm. And Suge Knight's in there too.
Yeah, somehow I could see him sitting there with like a reel-to-reel spinning fat beats.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, whatever. Fat beats and maybe a blunt.
Yeah, him and Snoop just chilling in the back of the van, getting all the FBI people high. If I get swatted and they come busting through that door back there,
Hold on, let's start recording just in case.
just live stream it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Live stream
God, that's
John
funny.
getting arrested by FBI.
Holy shit, we've been going for 2.5 hours already.
Yeah, maybe we should call it an evening, gentlemen.
Yeah, I think that's enough
I'm
conspiracy
pretty much
theory.
out of stuff.
Yep.
I'll leave. I had a listener question come through not that long ago, but I'll leave it to next week.
Yeah, we'll do it after. I'm sure maybe Jenny from the block will send us some new ones.
Yeah, most definitely.
Maybe she stopped subscribing.
Hopefully not. I appreciate the questions.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah. Hopefully we answered them, thoroughly and wonderfully for you.
Yeah, please give us more. Send them to the email.
Yeah, exactly. Email, Twitter, Instagram.
Yep.
Tony Motorola on Instagram.
Tony Motorola.
Tony Motorola.
Post comments down in the video below.
Yeah, video. Yeah, comments, Facebook, Twitters, the Instagrams.
Yup.
The Instagrams.
The grams. No TikTok though. I refuse to be part of that.
Only if I get a black mask will I do the TikToks.
Whoa. Hey now. Come on.
You can call me, Yay instead of Yee.
Yay,
Call
whatever.
me Yay.
Why EH?
Yay. Yeah, exactly. So, all right, gentlemen. Well, we've been on here for a little bit. So, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Come up with some questions for us.
Tune in next week. Same bad time, same bad channel.
Same bad channel. Yes, sir.
See you.
All right, gentlemen.
Later.
Have a good one.
Bye.
All right. Bye.